Hi, and welcome to Illuna Nights. Once again, I am your DM, Shivam. I use he, him pronouns. And I'll allow the rest of our lovely cast of players to introduce themselves, starting from Nemo.
Of course. Hi, I'm Nemo. I go by he, him pronouns too. I'm playing Pen Isidore, gnome rogue. Fun fact about Pen today is Pen has beef with the local hot dog eating champion
Heh.
for reasons unrelated to hot dogs.
Yeah, so what's the beef?
What's the beef?
What's the beef?
You don't get to know.
You
Why?
can't do this. You cannot do this, Nemo.
I absolutely can.
Oh my god.
I did it already.
All right, so that just
I-
means Shivam has to
hope
bring
you
an
know,
NPC.
Next week, I'm straight up asking you what's the beef, and you're going to answer that for your fun fact. I'm making a note of this right now.
No. Here's what you take all the fun fact cucks, and that's how you form every enemy in Pen's arc.
God,
The crows,
Jesus.
the hot dog man.
Mhm. Yeah.
Here's how you know my backstory.
Oh God. But yeah, next up, Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. I use she, her pronouns. I play Plumeria, our fairy paladin, also she, her pronouns. My fun fact for this week is like many fairies, Plumeria is not a fan of the cold and colder weather. So when it comes to winter and winter festivities, she prefers to not actively participate due to said dislike and other personal reasons that she just had through the years.
Is that just like a fairy thing in general that they don't like the cold because they're so small?
Good
Or-
question, but we'll never know because Shivam's muted.
What is my? Well, we can stall in the meantime. I would say for Plumeria,
Oh,
it
Lord.
would probably be because of her specific village, right? So her village was specifically set up like in the jungle. It's so hotter temperatures, and they're used to warmer temperatures.
Oh, sick.
Ah.
Mm,
Nice.
yeah, I like that.
Deep lore.
Deep lore. All right, Izzy.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I go by she, they pronouns. I will be playing Indigo, the man Ho. He is a Shatterkai samurai fighter. And my fun fact for this week for Indigo is if he were to get any kind of pet, he would choose a sugar glider.
Any particular reason why?
Because they're just cute and small and fluffy, and they would fucking entertain him for like hours.
I like the assumption that Indigo just assumes, like, yeah, I could train a sugar glider.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh my god, all they do is fly around and shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Indigo. It sounds like Indigo absolutely has never had a pet and just has all of
No.
these like very
Yeah.
fantastical imaginations about
Yes.
what he assumes it is like and not what
Yeah.
it's actually like.
He's
Oh, God.
never been allowed to have a pet. There's a reason.
Yeah. Sugar gliders are actually scary because that's just a hamster that can like get to places you don't want them
Oh
to
God.
Yes.
get.
Aerial hamster.
Aerial hamster.
Aerial hamster. That's scary. I don't like that. Oh man. Elliot?
Hi, I'm Elliot, and I play Syrinx. We both use he, him pronouns, and my fun fact for this week is that Syrinx's favorite genre of music is classical.
Can you elaborate why or
I could.
great?
Who's his favorite composer?
Fantasy Beethoven, I don't know. I'm gonna need
Fantasy
some
Beethoven.
fantasy composers here, Shivam. Get
No,
on
fantasy Beethoven's perfect.
it. Fantasy, shit, what's the person who makes all the violin piano duets? French dude. That one.
The
Oh,
fantasy French dude. I like
Fantasy
fantasy
French
French
man.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I guess if you
Right?
really wanted me to elaborate, the reason that it's his favorite genre of music is because it was what he grew up with.
Yeah. That's good. Cool. With introductions out of the way, what happened last time? Because it was a lot.
Okay, so we all woke up. We were at Vanna's place.
Nestled in the Scritch's fluff.
Yes, indeed, very important. She was getting ready and hyped. She gave us these vials to go to the top of the river, break them, and we defeated 2 ice sprites.
Mhm.
Freeze our asses off. And she wanted us to go and camp out there. We're like, why can't we just go back to Vana's?
Do you not want to dry off before, and to dry off your freezing clothes?
Nah.
'Cause we could
Anyway.
just
I too all
walk
made a
over
roll
and
fucking
dry them
constitution save
better.
to see if you fucking get sick.
Shut up. Anyway, and we decided to get ready for the party. Well, Indigo was like, yeah, I'll just slick back my hair. And Pen is like, how fucking dare you, disgusting creature. So instead, Syrinx, Pen, and Indigo went to
The salon.
the salon. What was her name again?
Linda.
Linda. The
I remember it
wise
because you
Linda.
accidentally made it the same name as my mom.
Oh
I didn't say anything.
Ironically, it
'cause
looks
would
like
still
Elliot's
fit
mom,
really
too,
well.
sorry.
Oh my god.
So the almighty powerful Linda got us all gussied up. I fear her. I do. I feel like she knows too much about everyone. But anyway, we all get ready for the party and we head out to said party. Syrinx and Indigo kind of stayed in their own little thing, and Pen and Plumeria stayed in their own little thing doing reconnaissance. We noticed that Natasha was there because duh, it was her party. And there was her executioner there. They were both going downstairs, and we're like, okay, so that's where we need to go. While we were all, mingling and stuff, Pen tried to talk to a Red Lotus. That didn't happen. Talked to a Black Lotus and found out, they all really don't like Indigo for
They
some
all
reason.
fucking hate you.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. And then Indigo talked with a Blue Lotus lady about, and they're in charge of the gambling and casinos and everything. And turns out they're not doing too hot either for some reason. Mostly about all these traditions and stuff. So finally the group all gets back together and devises a plan. Plumeria and Pen are gonna go set fire to one of the supply shacks not too far from here, and then Indigo and Syrinx are gonna set a little dance out to distract the guards to get in under the basement easier. So as Plumeria and Pen went out, luckily Plumeria had good acting skills to pretend throw up in a bush and not get caught. Fucking Vana comes over and she's like, hey, guess what, guys? And pulls out her own set of arson
Same
shit.
brain cell.
Same fucking brain cell. So while that was happening, just as Indigo and Syrinx were about to dance, Lady Izanami's like, Indigo, let's fucking talk. And he's like, oh, fuck. And she's like, look, I know what's happening, and you need to understand, if you don't fucking manage to get some shit pulled out, then I'm going to kill you myself if I have to kill your master. And he's like, well, yeah, I knew that, but okay. Your traditions suck, but whatever. I didn't say it like that, but anyway. Implied. Anyway.
Implied is Indigo agrees with everything and doesn't talk back.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Anyway. We go back. Syrinx and Indigo do the Swan Lake dance where Indigo was trying desperately not to have Syrinx fall. But it worked. We both rolled really high.
Yeah.
So it's fine. And Syrinx managed to charm 2 of the guards. So when shit started to pop off with Vana, we easily managed to get down into the basement. Where there was a bunch of rooms, and this is the known torture room place for the Red Lotus clan. So we started looking around, figuring out, okay, where is this fucking mask and where's Trevor? Because Trevor's down here. And And we find this room, and Plumeria peeks in, and there's another fucking Indigo. And Indigo bursts in, what the fuck's happening? And it was a changeling. Like, yo, it's cool, it's fine, I'm sorry. And we're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. We open a chest. It was gas. This thing is possessed by a fucking brain thingy. We fight it and kill it. And we're like, well, that was stupid. And then
was possessed by it for a little bit and turned into you too.
yeah. Oh yeah. That was weird. There's only one Indigo.
I found you,
Faker.
Faker. Oh god.
Faker.
So we head out of that room and we head toward the main torture chamber because that, might as well. And there's Trevor being tortured by two other people and Natasha's main executor lady.
Yeah.
We beat the shit out of her. We scare away the two other people. Trevor is saved and manages to get out to safety, I think. Okay.
Yeah. And
Sure.
you gave him your eye patch.
I gave him my eye patch because he was also missing his eye. Sad. And then we continue forward and go to find this cage, and there is Natasha waiting there, and Indigo is like, yo, this is not cool, man. And like hanging from the top of this cage is the red mask that we were looking for. Red gold mask.
And just yoinked it with Mage Hand.
Yeah. And basically Natasha was threatening us like, okay, you can go, but Vana will die and all this other stuff, or you have to sit here and prove to me that, you can win and da. I tried really hard and nothing helped. So we just fought her. And at the very end, we all got real smacked real bad. And that is where we left off. And we're headed back up. Hopefully Vana's alive and Trevor's alive and everything's fine.
Yeah, well, actually, just to cut back in, I think on like Penn just like bringing you guys like back up. So at this point, Penn, you're the only person who realizes the monster is dead. The rest of you guys are groggily getting back up from being completely knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah, all of you guys are like horribly kind of covered in like burns and stuff like that. You guys are in a bad sort of way, but you guys still have enough strength to stand up.
Enough strength to not open my other eyeball.
Yeah, Syrinx just shakes his head as Penn, I guess, force feeds him a potion. And then uses his last two spell slots to cast Healing Word and get everyone else up.
That's where we're at right now, right?
Yeah.
That's the... Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys picked yourself up from like the sands that are now just covered in blood and whatever bile was from that weird
mysterious
creature.
Monster goo.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what kind of creature it was after the fact now, as now that all the remains of it is just chunks of flesh. It's impossible to see what it was. But you guys do have the mask.
And all of that video evidence as well, right?
Yes.
Well, we should head out and make sure Vana and Trevor are all right. He says, groggily trying to stand.
Yeah, preferably before something else pops out of nowhere.
Syrinx nods and turns on heel and heads for the door.
We all head out.
I'm gonna kick the body.
Okay.
You kick a lump of flesh.
Oh,
nice.
All right.
Then I follow along.
Yeah. You guys run upstairs into the main room. You can see that a lot of like lotuses are kind of like muttering amongst themselves, as in the center, Vana does appear to have been captured, and you can see standing like above her is currently Lady Izanami. We'll go back to the whole scene. As she kind of hears, I'm assuming you guys kind of like running up the stairs. She gives you a look, Indigo, of just like, this better be good.
Indigo looking like absolute shit from being in a fight. He gently motions for the mask that I'm assuming Syrinx has, so he can present it to her.
Yeah, Syrinx hands it and the camera over to Indigo.
He walks over and bows very deeply. You can hear maybe a rib crack as he does so, but you don't hear anything from him. No complaints, nothing. He just takes it. Your
Yeah.
evidence.
I'm assuming you're still bowing as she views the video and looks at the
Yes.
mask.
Mhm.
Yeah. You perfectly stand in that bow, even though your ribs fucking are killing you as
Yep.
she slowly watches through the video.
As she's doing that, he's slowly trembling as he's stuck in this position. He's like, I can't move.
Yeah. And as soon as she sees all of this, you can hear just very, very softly, almost imperceptible to anyone else, a sigh of relief from her. As she says, "Rise."
He slowly rises and you hear a different rib crack.
Oh.
That one he winces to, but he doesn't say anything.
God, this will be enough information for you, your friends, and Lady Kikyo to be exonerated. Natasha was clearly behind all of this and set up this scheme. Now, go ahead and leave. You can go ahead and tell your master the good news and get healed up. I still need to deal with this vampire. As she begins to walk back towards Vanna, clearly.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
He raises his hand. Lady Tsunami, wait, excuse me. If I may, Vanna was technically my guest and my friend. And since you have said that yourself, is she not excused?
Vanna just she seemed kind of at peace with her role in this, and as you kind of say that, she looks up at you, just kind of no, what are you doing? As Lady Izanami slowly turns to you and just she first of all just glares at you with just this horribly threatening expression. What is your reaction to this as she's just you can sense fucking a murderous aura from her?
He almost died how many times now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fair enough. Just the adrenaline keeping you going.
And well, that and the fact that isn't she the one who said those words and she's all about tradition and shit? He's playing into her hand with traditions.
So you're standing tall to this?
He just stands. He's very straight-faced.
She stares down at you as she says, "Okay, do you have any idea the amount of property damage that this woman caused? The amount that we now have to rebuild? Are you sure you want to claim her as your guest?"
And the amount of damage that Natasha has done to all of the Red Lotus clan and other people?
First just kind of just this very cold stare down. And she's about to open her mouth to say something else harsh before someone else pipes up and just kind of says, if the property damage is all this is about, then I'm certain we have the Blue Lotus here would be perfectly amicable to pay off some of the damages caused by this vampire then. So if that's all, is she absolved? As you turn around to see the Blue Lotus you were chatting up a little bit earlier tonight.
What was her name? Izakaya, I think?
I don't think we gave the Blue Lotus.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because you were like, Asuka, yes. No,
No,
Was it
Sakura
Sakura or
was the black.
Asuka? Because I know there was
wait,
a
no,
different
Sakura
one.
was the Black Lotus. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
so it's
Notes are wrong.
Asuka
Yeah.
was the blue one
Yeah,
because
okay, it was Asuka?
Because yes, it was Asuka because Omri gave you a fucking list.
Okay, it was Asuka. Yeah. And she just kind of looks at you and just kind of gives you just like a bit of like a friendly sort of like wave to that. And Lady Izanami, she's just kind of looking down at you for like, actually managing to like get away with it. As she kind of gives you just like a praising look and she says, "Fine, I suppose that will be all then. I suppose."
Lady
She will be-
Izanami.
Oh, yeah.
Later, or when all of this is settled, I would like to have an audience with you and Lady Kikyo, alone if I may. Whenever you are available, of course.
She nods.
He doesn't say that in like a threatening way, like how
Yeah,
he kind of
mhm.
has been, but
Yeah.
he just simply bows once again very respectfully, goes over to Vana and helps her up out of like whatever chains they put her in or whatever, even
Mhm.
though he's like dying with his ribs. He still puts her arm around his shoulder and starts helping her outside.
Yeah. Yeah, she just kind of like silently just kind of says, "Thank you."
So
no,
there's
sorry, go on.
another reason I wanted to do this in front of everyone, because there's all the rest of the Yakuzas around, right?
Mhm.
Not only is he the one who managed to get this information to expose the Red Lotus clan, he's not a Fudakuchi Onna. He's helping a vampire visibly in front of everyone and just used tradition in front of her fucking face. That is all. I just wanted to
Mhm.
put that out there, and we're walking
Yeah.
outside.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, can Plumeria just kind of speak up, kind of cough, goes, not to pile on anything, but I believe you also promised to pay me and my employees, as I need to stand up for their well-being. One of your people kind of almost, well, not kind of almost.
That's
They
what I
did
meant
pull up in
by
my
like, what about
face.
Natasha's thingy? That's what I meant. But yes.
I would prefer they get paid for their time. We almost just died down there.
Yeah.
Or-
She looks at you all and says, "The money will be forwarded to you all."
Appreciated. Out we go.
Yeah. You
Please,
guys
please.
walk outside.
Wait,
We
do we
had
get
to
the
get
camera
here.
back?
Yeah, you can get the camera back.
Syrinx runs up and grabs the camera and runs up.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you also
too.
burned down our house?
Well, I want to go to Kikyo because we
Hey.
have Vana.
Our house. They burned down our house. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, they'll pay you for it.
They will pay you for it.
Fucking
Trust me.
plants were there. Flowers of all kinds. Most of them were like 1,000 gold, I say.
1,000 gold.
Yep.
God.
Better pay me back.
God. Yeah, okay,
Bless
okay.
Pen. Bless Pen. Anyway, can we head to Lady Kikyo's because I have Vana?
Yeah, well, hold on a second.
Okay.
So first, yeah. You guys leave. Yeah. Lana just kind of says like a thank you. As you guys are leaving, you guys hear like there's a good bit of murmuring at the display that just happened there. Few have actually been so brazen and bold to Lady Izanami, and especially throwing that like tradition in her face. Like few have actually managed to do this and not been cut down where they stood, and especially you as not a Furikuchi Onna. I mean, that's gonna send ripples down the Yakuza.
Yep.
The Blue Lotus, Asuka, she just kind of gives you like a little bit of like a wave, and just kind of says like, we'll talk later, by the way.
Yes. Thank you. Really, truly, I mean it. Thank you.
She gives you a very friendly smile.
He actually gives her a genuine smile back, like no flirtiness or
Mhm.
nada. And
Yeah.
he walks out the door. I was gonna give her back the rose, but I'm like, nah,
Mhm.
we're not gonna do it.
Yeah. Can't
hold that
start
twice.
another one.
No, I can't.
Oh God.
He's dying right now, so he's like, nah.
Mhm. Yeah, you guys head to Kikyo's apartment.
Apartment? It's a mansion.
Is it a mansion? I thought it was like a smaller place.
It's a house. It's not.
It's a house. Yeah, I didn't think Kikyo would be in like a mansion sort of deal. I don't think she would care too much about like a big place.
Yeah, no, it's a house.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as like she sees you, especially like you like carrying like Vana, she just like runs out the house to like almost tackle you two in a bear hug.
He cries out in pain finally.
Vana also does, as Kikyo just says, "Sorry, but let me have this one." There's like tears kind of running down her cheeks as she says, like, "Vana, you want too?" As Vana just kind of said, "Yeah, maybe not the best idea, but she kind of shrugs."
My entire rib cage is bleeding. Please, baby.
Okay, let's go inside and get you guys healed up. You guys go inside and start like patching each other up. Fork looks absolutely relieved to see you three well and good too. And yeah, after some time passes, you guys patch yourselves up. You guys, well, not perfect, still some broken bones, but
yeah, no,
you feel like
Syrinx definitely just had his arms just. She had a mace, didn't she?
she had a mace and she struck you upside the head a couple of times. It's not looking like great for you. Do you have any new scars? That's up to you.
Well, we don't know that yet.
I mean, that's up to okay.
I haven't decided.
Okay. Yeah. You guys are patching you guys up then, and I guess Kikyo and Fork are waiting to hear your guys' account.
I give her the video. Well, can Syrinx give her the video? My bad.
Mm-hmm.
After being prompted,
Yeah.
Syrinx walks up and hands the video camera over to Lady Kikyo. And then immediately goes back over to Fork, who's probably just trying to fix every tiny wound on him.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I turn to Fork. You didn't go in the closet, did you?
No?
All right.
Stupid.
There's
Oh
like
my
10
god.
sugar gliders ready to attack at any moment in time.
10 feral sugar gliders.
Jesus Christ.
Stupid. Yeah, but Kikyo just kind of says, "Oh, so you gods."
I also kind of talked back to Lady Izanami, and that was the most scariest thing in my fucking life, but I had adrenaline going through me, so I just kind of said what was on my mind. She's probably gonna kick my ass.
Kikyo just kind of like, her eyes widen a good bit at that, and she kind of says like, "Why did you talk back?" Vana also looks away at the head as she kind of like rubs her neck, as Vana just kind of quietly says, "If Indigo hadn't spoken up, she probably would have had my head." As for a second, like, you see like this flash of just like complete fury on Kikyo's face. And
If it makes
after
you
that
feel
second,
better,
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if it makes you feel better, it did at least ruin the entirety of whatever the fuck Natasha had in her basement. I don't think I want to see anything of the sort again. Did you know she was that fucking weird?
She had to clothe me. What the fuck?
Ugh. Oh god. Ugh.
That's what I said. He wasn't even that pretty.
He looked exactly like you.
Oh my god. God, to think she could be so depraved.
I mean, I have Indigo here.
Anyway, basically, she said that me and my friends and associates and you would all be free from exemption, and I counted Vana as my guest. And she said all of the damage that she had done will be fallen on me. But then Azuka, I don't know if you know her. I met her at the party. She's a Blue Lotus. Had my back. All because I talked with her and asked how things were going, and apparently it's not going too well with the Blue Lotus clan, but she had my back. And he's honestly kind of like still kind of surprised at that. And he says, so I just used her traditional way of talking and kind of threw it back in her face. Oh shit! He stands up and runs out of the house.
Oh, okay. Well, Kiki was about to say something about how proud she was of you, and then she says like, I'm so, and you run out the house.
Syrinx just looks over.
What was that?
Oh, okay.
Where's Trevor? I pick him up and bring him back.
Oh god.
You go all the way back to
Yeah.
go grab Trevor.
I sprint.
Yeah, you go back to Trevor's house as like Trevor just kind of like is looking at like the mess of the place. He just kind of says like, oh, I'm gonna have a lot of cleaning up to do, as he suddenly just like yelps out seeing you fucking like run up and just says like,
him.
hey, oh gods, yeah, I made it out there just fine.
I'm taking him back. I hope you realize
Yeah,
he's going back.
you fucking like carry him over your shoulder as he explains like, you probably could have mentioned your friend was a vampire there. I nearly jumped out of my skin when she fucking scooped me up out of the sky, but yeah, she delivered me to safety.
Okay, well, I don't know what's happening. I have so much adrenaline going through me right now. Please just let me have this.
He goes, as you drag him back all the way over.
I set him the fuck down in front of Kikyo, and I point at his eye. Can you help him too, please?
Yeah, Kikyo just kind of like rubs her head as she kind of says, well, I mean, I don't know if there's anything beyond mitigating the pain and just teaching you how to adjust with your new depth perception. As Vanna just kind of taps her finger on her chin, she kind of says like, well, I mean, considering I am not dead, I think I should be able to maybe do something for him in the near future. And she kind of just like you see her definitely coming to the like, terms with the fact that like she wasn't executed somehow.
No, we promised we'd bring you back. I'm going to lie about that.
Just know that if I need a place to hide, I'm coming to you because I'm not exactly in a good position. And I'm kind of realizing that now in late game.
She kind of gives you a smile as she says like, yeah, of course. Whenever struggles you guys need to face, know that I'll always gonna have your guys' backs.
And now you can watch the baby scritches be born, like I said.
She gives a gentle laugh at that. But here, going back to that point with Kikyo, though,
So
real quick.
sorry, Kikyo. I realized at the wrong moment. I'm so sorry. I bow to her again, and you hear a tiny crack of a rib.
Once again, she just like fucking like grabs you up out of the bow and hugs you. A little bit gently this time, as she says, I am so goddamn proud of you.
All I did was get hurt, but okay.
I mean, your actions saved so many people. I mean, I couldn't have imagined what a fine person you would have become.
Wait, hold on a moment. It wasn't just me. Don't just give me all the glory. I wasn't the only one fighting down there. Syrinx, Pen, and Plumeria, they were amazing.
Syrinx
I just said some fancy words to the leader because, I'm part of the clan, but it wasn't just me. I probably wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. and he turns to the group and gives another formal bow. But this time, like, one of those, like, kowtows, like his forehead is hitting the ground. Thank you.
I think Kikyo just joins you in that extremely formal
Oh,
bow.
shit!
Charles
Oh,
does,
shit!
'cause- yeah.
We hear
Um,
another bone crack.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. As Kikyo says, thank you all for watching over Indigo and lending him your strength.
You're welcome.
Oh, we couldn't exactly just die. Plus,
Good.
cleaning up some shit in the city is not always a bad thing.
But, yeah, so Indigo, we do need to talk with Lady Izanami sometime in the coming days, but
Yeah, I told her that too. And he's just regretting his life right now.
She gives a smile and she says, well, whatever challenges may come, we'll weather them together. God damn it. Stop it. Stop it, Nemo.
Stop it, Nemo.
Oh,
Also-
God.
What the fuck you talking about, Shiva?
Oh, God. But for today, maybe we should all just get a little bit of rest in and try to sleep off some of these concussions and wounds, yeah?
That sounds wonderful.
Syrinx is nodding, finally paying attention.
Oh, God. You guys all take a proper long rest, and in the
Yes.
course of it, do get your level ups.
Yay.
My 4 hours of
Hooray.
meditation.
Yeah, it says, do you just do 4 hours of meditation, or are you just out for, like, the full
He's-
night?
He's out for 5 hours.
Okay, for 5 hours, sure. Oh,
I think
man.
in the middle of the night when he like can't sleep, like the 5 hours is over and done with. He's like, damn, I slept way too long. He'll go out into the gardens and stuff and just kind of like do his own little gardening, like keeping up with the roses. And like there's not only like black roses there, but there's like other the other colored of lotuses there.
Mhm.
And just like a few other flowers. He's not a grand gardener or anything like Penn. He just knows how to take care of plants, but he just, doesn't say anything. He's just out in the moonlight, just
You know, as a fellow not sleeper,
a fellow not sleeper.
oh,
Yes.
Syrinx, I imagine, would have gone out there at some point and just gotten one of his books out and started writing.
Are you in like eyesight of Indigo?
Probably. I mean, they're all at Lady Kikyo's, aren't they?
Right.
Mhm.
He'll just kind of sit after he is finished with his own plants, kind of dust off the fertilizer from his fingers and walk over to him. So what are you reading this time?
He holds up his pen and he's actually writing.
Oh, what are you writing then? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to show me.
You can read Sylvan, can't you?
Yes.
This is a weird fun fact. I guess he passes it over to you, just presuming that you can. And it's actually, like, very basic informational text on the various Yakuza groups. And you can tell that, like, it's not very in-depth. It's definitely Syrinx's point of view from when they were, like, at the party and he got to, like, mingle and people watch the people of various Yakuza clans. And there's a lot of notes on probably things that you would subconsciously notice about groups of people, but not maybe put the words, like their body language and how it differs between the groups and like who hung out with who.
If you'd like, I can at least teach you about the Black Lotus clan, since that's kind of what I'm a part of. For your
He
notes.
pauses and he holds up his hand and the quill disappears and he nods.
Indigo sits the fuck down next to him. And he just kind of like stares up into the sky. I'm assuming there's stars, maybe some clouds.
Yeah.
Let's see. Black Lotus clan is known for being the assassins of the Yakuza. mostly kept to the shadows, thus the color black was associated with us. We're known for doing basically the dirty work, just under wraps, under the guise of. Honestly, the Red Lotus clan gets a lot of the credit because all they do is torture people to get information, but whatever.
You hear the pen start moving.
Yeah. But yeah, we normally do, research on said people, find the people, find like their mannerisms, where they live, their families, all that other stuff. I've had to learn a lot of different fighting styles here. That's why I'm a fighter. Cough, cough. My bow and arrow, crossbow. I decided to mainly stay with katana because Lady Kikyo didn't want the practice to die off.
Syrinx
Samurai
sets
is
the
what
book
she said.
aside, picks up his notebook, and writes down one word and holds it up for you and just says, tradition?
He sighs very deeply at that word. So, tradition. They're just. Sometimes they're good things that respect the people who are before us. Sometimes they're bad things that need to be modified to modern day. Samurai is a dying practice because we use swords, and now that other things are being invented and whatnot, it's kind of dying. I'm assuming there are like guns, Shiva?
Sorry, what was it?
Do
Are there
exist?
guns?
Guns? Yeah, they're somewhat primitive, and like they're occasionally prone to malfunctions, but there are guns.
Okay. There are new things being invented now that are far superior than a blade. So, your magic, for example, very useful. And if you have magic or if you have different kinds of weapons, what are blades used for? So, Lady Kikyo taught it to me, so I would know it. And the art of the fighting style wouldn't die.
I think the
And,
moment you say it's a dying breed, Syrinx just immediately fumbles for the book again and flips to a new page and just headlines it with the word samurai written really big.
I mean, I'm no proper samurai, I guess. He kind of motions to himself, fucking abs out. If you want to see a proper samurai, I honestly think you should just watch Lady Kikyo. She is the epitome of what every samurai should be: respectful, proper, elegant, beautiful, just amazing in everything she does. And I could only dream of
Also-
one day living up to that. What? Sorry.
I think also you'd remember one of the most important things that Lady Kikyo told you about being a samurai too, and that would be to always follow the wishes of your master and to put their wishes above your own in any way, shape, or form.
I say that.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot, look at the chat.
Someone's messaging me. Oh shit, it is nighttime. Look at that.
Thank you.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't get the notification beeps for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I was too distracted trying to fix Pen's face.
Oh my god.
But I'm kind of a pitiful excuse for a samurai. Yes, I try to do what my master wishes and says, but kind of hard to do so when I'm out alone and thinking for myself, especially back at the party, and I could have spoke for Vanna. That was... I'm not excited to see the consequences of my actions, I guess.
Syrinx puts on his history book, I guess, and picks up his notebook again, and he spends a little while writing, and when he turns it around, it says, no, what does it say? Shit.
It says shit.
Shit. I think it says history isn't just about ideals and perfect expressions of those ideals. It's about the reality and the people who actually live in those worlds. I wouldn't call you a failure of a samurai. You're a real one.
Indigo kind of tears up at that.
And he starts writing again, and it says, if you're a samurai and you train under a samurai, does that not make you a samurai?
Technically, yes. I guess it's...
Shoves Indigo in the elbow.
Ow.
Technically.
It's just, more of my way of thinking, I guess. Were most samurai, like, in this world, Ogre Puba, Fudakuchiona?
They would be, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much all of them have sworn fealty to one of the members of the White Lotus. And it normally ends up being like a mother to daughter sort of thing. So like Kikyo's mother, for example, swore fealty to the Lady Izanami's mother.
Right, gotcha. Okay, I say that, and
Considering writing again,
I'm an elf, a Shadowkai elf, mind you, and also an illegitimate son to Kikyo. I guess it's just kind of weird. I feel like I'm trying to belong in a place I shouldn't. And me now breaking these traditions that have been so heavily placed upon everyone, it's making me nervous, to be completely honest. And I don't know. This time he's just kind of like, he looks down at his hands and he says, I want to help the clan for helping me for so many years, mainly Kikyo. But I actually enjoyed seeing other people, other things. I had no idea about the slums. I had no idea about the slaughterhouse. I have only ever been in a boat once with Rodney, and that was a different something else. I didn't sail.
We didn't do much sightseeing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I kind of want to see if I can help more with you and Plumeria and Pen. But, of course, only if you all allow it. I won't stay if you don't want me.
Syrinx gets a bit of a confused look on his face for a second. And he ponders what he's gonna write. And eventually he writes, I believe that's more a question for Plumeria than me.
Yes,
I'm just as out of place there as you are.
What are you going to do now?
It's a real blank expression on his face.
Are you just going to go back to the cabaret and perform and that's it? Or did you want to continue this?
He just stares for a minute and then shrugs. And he writes down, I suppose I'll go wherever I'm wanted.
Indigo kind of gives a solemn nod to that, and he will gently take Syrinx's hand and kind of give it a small squeeze.
That's fucking cute.
If you don't mind, I would like to be around you more and kind of learn about you more, if that's all right.
He blinks. He looks
And
very taken off guard.
You said you wanted to be where people wanted you, and I want to get to know you. Proper.
Syrinx stares at him for a very long moment. And he has to let go of his hand so he can write.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
He starts trying to write left hand, but it ain't working.
Yeah.
He goes, he just stares at the paper for like a whole last minute.
You don't have to answer me now. Honestly, shut up, Kate.
Broke Indigo only sleeping with coworkers, woke Indigo taking the time to date them first.
He's learning. He's after running into 3 of his exes and kind of realizing, man, I'm kind of a hoe.
All these people dragged through my love life.
We haven't even gotten to all 7 of them yet. But just you
Yep.
wait. One of them's dead now, so it's 6, but
We're narrowing it down.
we're narrowing it down.
Soon.
Syrinx has to fight all of the exes before they can actually date.
Oh, but
Yes.
Rodney's cool. Trevor's
No,
Syrinx
we have
has
to
to
kill
fight
them.
all of them.
Oh god, okay. Look, you don't have to answer me now. And really, you don't have to answer me at all. And that's okay. I just thought I would ask.
He shakes his head and then starts writing, and it says, "Did you still care for her, even when she was trying to kill us?"
Cared for her when she was weak. I cared for her when she needed someone. I cared for her when she needed a place to call her own as well. I stopped caring for her when she got too much power, when she became bloodthirsty, when she became the person I didn't know anymore. That's when I stopped caring for her. A part of me really pitied her for what she'd become, but it wasn't love, if that's what you're asking. It was more, I'm sorry this happened. This went so far, and I was blind to it.
He nods. And he just leans over and hugs Indigo.
He's kind of shocked at that. He was like, oh. He just slowly hugs back, but a little confused, but he hugs back.
And then this camera pans up to the night sky.
Oh god.
as I run out of things to say for this conversation.
That's fair.
It's not necessarily a fade to black, Izzy.
No,
Izzy!
How
dare you?
I will leave.
Oh, it's so fun to bully you. Sorry.
Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
You said well first.
At first, I didn't know what was happening. Don't you start.
Yeah, no, Syrinx had a long ass day. I think he's just a little bit shaky because he's never been knocked out twice in a row before.
Yeah, never been that close to death.
For real, no,
Yeah.
absolutely not. And he's just been being really quiet about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so as we close up on that scene now, Plumeria and Pen, I'm assuming like in the morning. Do you two want to talk to each other? We can say you're up and see each other in like the halls of the house or something.
Yeah,
Oh, real
gonna
quick.
go up to Plumeria.
I'm so sorry. Real quick.
Okay.
I was gonna say probably for the rest of the night, so that I don't have to extract information about historical samurai from Izzy for the next half hour. That's probably what they're doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna write that
Thank
down.
you, because my ass is dumb and I'm like, historical samurai, cool with swords.
Yeah. Write that down in your like character info. You have like information on samurai and
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I will give you advantage in history checks if you can like have like a relevant sort of like, oh, I know stuff about samurai because X explained it to me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Plumeria and Pen, so go ahead.
You want to start an email?
Oh,
You had something.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I cut you off.
I had something. I forgot.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Method actor.
Gonna go up to Plumeria and ask. So who's paying us exactly? Like how and how? Are they gonna deposit somewhere? Do we have a bank account? I forgot.
I don't think I have a bank account unless someone has opened it in my name. Well, we held the wedding at Forks. They can probably contact
they
us
just-
through Fork. And
Yeah,
we are
they
getting
just-
paid.
Yeah, we have to be paid.
Well, I'm raising hell if
It's
we're
a
not
lot
getting
of-
paid. Hell, I can bring up that
Yeah.
they fucking burnt down our house. I mean, they at least
They
deserve
burned down our
compensation.
house. Like there was a lot of stuff. Fucking
Philly
took
lost a
down
bit more
the snake lady. Yeah, no, that my plans.
Yeah.
Are gone
We-
now.
I think as long as if we do have to go up to them and raise a fuss, we definitely do not mention specifically us taking down a few of the Red Lotus members. We just say it was an accident. We were engaged in battle, and then something else dealt the final blow, and then we're like, oh no, they're dead. Oh well, we continue.
Yeah, that's it. That's about how it happens. I still remember it.
I believe they would be very pissed off to hear that I beheaded one of them.
What we can say was like a stroke.
I just heard Shivam scream, but I didn't pick up on his mic.
Oh god.
And it's gonna be hard to explain a stroke when I literally brought her head to another room of that basement.
Yeah, do you still have the head like on you? I'm assuming you just kind of kept it in your pack or something. That feels very Plumeria.
Mary
How does a
probably
human
does.
head fit in
Oh no,
Plumeria's bag?
probably in Pen's bag then or something. One of you probably has the head, right?
Was a really hard stroke.
He just blacked out for the stroke. We just had no idea.
We're just gonna go with that and hope for the best.
It was a lot of money for sure. Especially the Black Clothers. We saved their main honcho.
Well, I believe we're getting paid directly by Izanami. We'll have to.
Sure.
On a side note,
Yeah.
Pen,
Yeah.
what do you think about bolstering our ranks a bit?
Ranks.
We do fine, but it gets dicey. With there's just the two of us.
Go
you
with
be com-
recruiting anyone?
Would you be against if I asked Syrinx and Inigo join us? Also as mercenaries.
Eh. Not really. They seem to be able to handle themselves most of the time. Yeah, they're good kids, both of them. Yeah, no, yeah. I still have a bit of a problem with the horny kid, but nerdy one's cool.
Indigo is. I will agree with you there. Indigo is a little out there, but
Y'all just talking about Indigo Pine.
he needs some street smarts. He probably
For sure,
locked him
Nate.
inside and just told him to do nothing but just practice weaponry. Like, holy shit.
You know, we got it. We need someone so that he can do that.
Mm.
But we also gotta get him to lift up some weights. I mean, he's all form, but he's not actually that strong, is he?
How dare you call me out on this?
And did you miss when I fucking laid him out in the basement of the slaughterhouse?
Yeah, you're right.
Look at us. He's tall as hell. I am this. And then Plumeria just gestures at the 4 inches that she is.
Definitely gotta get him something. Maybe we can get some steroids for him.
What the?
What the?
He's already dumb. He's not gonna miss a lot.
Oh my god!
I can probably teach him some other things, Pen.
Yeah, sure. But if he doesn't get better at getting him steroids,
Oh god bless.
Is Lady Kikyo or Fork anywhere near this conversation?
Absolutely not. That's so great.
Would the steroids work, Shiham?
Wouldn't you like to? Only one way to find out, eh?
Homebrew us some steroids. Don't tell us the
God.
side effects.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to the NPCs now. Oh wait, what's their name? Kikyo and Fork.
There's also Vana's still
Vana's
there,
there
and
too.
isn't Trevor
Oh,
just still
Vana's here
also-
too.
Yeah, I
There's
think
a
you
lot of
kidnapped
people.
Trevor for a bit too.
There's a lot of people in this tiny fucking apartment.
I
It's
know
a
that's a
house.
full-on sleepover.
Is it a house?
It's a house.
Okay.
Still a lot of people
Well, yeah.
for Nama house.
Yeah.
Us are not here.
I know.
Well, I'm talking to you.
Stuck to the wall.
Sorry, that was the dementia for a second.
Oh my god.
So I, Izzy, have now canonly Pen's dementia.
This is a really good headcanon. Oh god.
I'm keeping that for
Anytime we talk out
Oh,
of character, it's just Penn's dementia.
Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly that. It's stacking up again.
Oh, good god.
Please go talk to an NPC. Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah, you guys all gather up
Have a-
then.
No, they wanted to
Yeah.
go talk to somebody.
I don't know, you're just gonna talk to someone? Okay, who are you talking to out of the cast there?
Who's together? Let's see. There's 2 of them. Or are they all separate rooms?
Let's go with at this point in like it's morning-ish. Vana and Kikyo are like in the kitchen, just kind of like making breakfast and quietly just like chatting with each other. Fork and Trevor are talking about something that they have in common.
Root beer brewing.
Root beer brewing.
Fork is
No,
talking
yeah,
about
Fork
his
is talking
homebrew.
to Trevor about root beer brewing, and Trevor's very politely nodding along.
Well, Fork could also be talking about costuming to Trevor, because now that he's a fucking seamstress.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, sure. So canonically, Trevor's gonna make Syrinx his next fancy outfit.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Which one do you want to talk to, Plumeria? We can't choose right now. That's a choice we have.
Well, is there anyone that you really want to pick the brain of right now, Pen? You could talk to Kikyo and get more dirt on Indigo, or at least.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
You shits.
How are you there?
All right, Kikyo. Hey, how's it going, you two? And she gives you guys some coffee and some plates to get yourself some breakfast.
Thank you very much. That's so nice of you. So, that Indigo boy,
Yeah?
how much of a trash kid was he?
Trash!
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah.
She kind of scoffs and says, like, he wasn't a trash kid. He was just a little bit of a dork growing up, but
A dork? Oh, please tell me more.
No.
she looks around like I didn't tell you this, but you know in the samurai movies when like the guy just like tries to fucking slice through someone and they sheathe their sword and the guy fucking like falls over dead. Indigo practiced that move for 3 months on high before I had to finally break the news to him that the technique wasn't real.
How dare you?
Oh Lord.
How dare you?
Mary's just very much trying to stifle a laugh.
You should have seen him too. I could swear in his head he was saying a cool line anytime he sheathed the sword.
You ever hear him mumbling anything? Or?
He was saying, "Oh my wa shinderu."
Yes, exactly that.
What an absolute weeb.
Oh my god.
How dare you, Shiva? How dare you?
God. Yeah, so she starts going into like these goofy little stories about like Indigo trying to be like the coolest samurai he could from like when he was young, but like you know, kind of like every so often it would work, but like every so often he would end up just being like more of a dork trying to actually do these kinds of moves. Oh man.
This is just the best.
He did the thing where he dressed up as a samurai and went to school.
Shut up! No.
That's up to you, Izzy. Did he?
Well, hold on a
I
second.
feel like he might have been homeschooled.
I was gonna say, wasn't he homeschooled?
That might have been a thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, unfortunately it was homeschooled, but like, did you wear how often did you wear your samurai garb?
Okay, this is the thing. When he was younger, he, you know how he always looked up to Kikyo. You know, like how he was
Yeah.
saying like he wanted to be Kikyo. He one time when he was like, I'm gonna say like 10 or 11, he snuck into Kikyo's room, stole her like cool samurai outfit, and was running around with it on and kept tripping and falling on his face. It was so
Yes.
Oh
Aw,
my
that's
god.
cute.
There are no cameras here, so you can't take pictures. Ha!
Oh man. Yes, exactly that. Oh man.
How dare you get dirt on me? What the fuck?
Yeah. And as she tells you all these like sweet goofy stories, yeah, Sering Indigo, you join everyone for breakfast now, or
Once Indigo has recanted the entire
Yeah, I have
history
one
of
more
samurai.
question.
oh boy, yeah, go ahead, Ken.
Did you have like little names for him, like little samurai?
Stop
anything?
it. No.
I need to know.
She gives like a little bit of like a smile as she says like oh you mean our our great little swordsman there.
Stop it. No.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Mary's gonna then pipe up and well, I think you helped me confirm something. Kikyo. I'm assuming Indigo's probably maybe not gonna be the most welcome around the clan for a while. Because of the shit he pulled definitely does not make me look pissed.
Yeah, she kind of like cocks her like head a little bit at that as she kind of says like well, I mean, I think he might be able to get away with interacting with some of the Yakuza. Do you mention the thing like the Black Lotus is kind of like really kind of hating Indigo?
I will.
Yeah. He says, I'll try to put in a bit of a word with the other Lotuses and stuff like that. And considering he did actually save my life, I think that should at least go a wonder of a ways with them. Well, the Blue Lotuses seem to have taken a bit of a liking to him. Obviously, the Red Lotuses in general, still stay away from them. And if you ever have the misfortune of running into the White Lotuses again, that's not going to be great for you all.
You know, I would assume.
Yeah.
The reason I'm more so asking is I figured this would probably be a good way to go about it in a sense. Weirdly to get your blessing. Not what you think.
I'm marrying Indigo.
Oh
Says.
no!
Do you mind if I took him off your hands for a bit? See, I run a mercenary group. At the moment, not much of a group. It's just really Pen and I think Indigo be a good fit. And I think he could probably do with actually knowing what the hell this city is. And just the lens that he's had for a while.
Yeah. She gives a light laugh at that as she says, yeah, that sounds lovely, actually. I mean, you all have certainly proven to me that you'll take care of him, and honestly, I could think of no better people to do so. She gives you once again like a bit of like a formal bow as she says, if Indigo's so willing, I would be absolutely honored if you took him upon your mercenary group.
Well, I'd be glad to have him. Of course, I won't steal him away from you permanently. He's still free to do what he wants. But hey, at least he'll be making some good coin on the side.
Yeah, she gives a smile at that. All right. Now Syrinx and Indigo can walk in.
Yeah, after recanting the entirety of the history of the samurai,
God.
Yes.
you now get to eat breakfast.
Yes.
I feel like we walked in at the tail end of the conversation of the little samurai or the little swordsman. He's
yeah.
like, Mom, really?
Is this the first time you've called Kikyo properly mom, or?
No, just in
Okay.
front of them.
Okay. She gives him this
What's
mischievous
up, little
giggle.
samurai?
He just sinks down into a chair. Just kill me now. I shouldn't say.
You see Syrinx
She-
writing something down.
Stop it, no.
Yeah, Kikyo tousles your hair as she gives Syrinx a plate to make breakfast for himself, but I think she just hands you a plate of your favorite breakfast. Speaking of which, what is your favorite breakfast, Indigo?
I feel like it's just he's kind of a fucking square.
Yeah.
It's
Just
just fruit.
toast.
Like fruit.
Just fruit?
Yeah. He was so determined to be a samurai when he was younger, and like he just wanted to be strong, and he ate really fucking healthy. So like fruit, maybe some eggs every once in a while. Not a lot of meat.
Yeah, the food pyramid isn't just fruit.
No, I know that. I'm
Okay,
aware.
okay.
Hold on. In the morning for breakfast. you
Okay.
He only eats fruit, nothing else.
This is why he has no muscle cannon, because he doesn't eat any protein.
That's why he
Oh,
canonically
holy shit,
will.
holy
It's
shit.
why he will canonically never get an 8-pack.
He didn't
Holy
eat enough fruits
shit,
as a
it's all
kid.
coming together.
For the morning, you shits. God.
Okay. So she hands you your fruit salad, yummy.
Wait, the fucking wiggles. He eats a fucking apple. Fuck you guys.
Does Plumeria have an offer for Indigo and Syrinx?
Syrinx just
Yeah.
walks in and seeing Fork, he just walks up to Fork as he's talking to what's his name? Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
doesn't say anything because duh,
Mm-hmm.
and walks up behind Fork and just climbs onto his back.
Yeah, great. Fork gives a laugh as you do so, as he finishes up his conversation with Trevor. He looks up at you with like just a big smile, but very tired eyes, very clearly happy that this whole thing is over and you can get back to performing with no other opportunities for you to get into danger.
Yay!
It is now at this point that
That's how we
Plumeria
retire
pipes up.
Syrinx.
She'll just kind of clear her throat a bit. Indigo, Syrinx, do you mind stepping aside to have a word with me?
Syrinx
Sure.
hops down.
We follow you outside into the garden, which I think this is the first time Pen and Plumeria see.
Mhm.
Obviously, both know how to defend yourselves in varying ways. If you can't
Syrinx
notice,
blinks.
our mercenary group, the Moon Guard, it's just Ben and I. Not much of a group. I wouldn't classify it one technically, but that's what we're under. I would like to formally offer both of you positions within our ranks.
Indigo kind of looks surprised at that. And then looks at Pen.
I think Nemo's internet is absolutely shitting
Ah,
itself.
damn it.
Oh, wait, he's back.
Nemo?
Nemo?
Aye.
Will you accept me into the group?
Yeah, but don't get cocky.
Alright, I guess that's good enough for me. And he holds out his hand to Plumeria. For a handshake.
She'll probably only be able to grab a single finger,
That's-
but she'll
that's
do her
fine.
best.
Yes.
But he'll also do the same thing for Pen.
And we'll give you a handshake.
Lovely.
He's gonna squint at you. Meh. Got my higher than you, titty boy.
Oh, I thought we were getting past Chitty Boy, but alright.
There is no escape.
God
And
bless.
Plumeria will turn to Syrinx.
Syrinx walks back inside and comes out with a notebook. And he just writes down, "I'm not a fighter."
Still useful. Clever. It's still beneficial in its own way.
It's a dangerous life. If you don't want to go in, you don't have to.
Syrinx leaves the party forever and this campaign forever.
I think at that, he just straight up turns around and walks inside and is gonna go talk to Fork.
Fork gives you a smile and says, like, hey, as I'm assuming you have that expression on your face.
No, actually.
Oh no, just a normal sort of like a
Normal expression.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nothing dangerous is happening.
What's up, Syrinx?
And he writes down, "The Moon Guard Mercs are asking me to join."
There's a blubber of a protest that immediately like makes its way like to his mouth, but like as he's just kind of like stuttering and stammering, he first looks at you, and what does he see as he looks at you?
Syrinx looks confused.
Well, you do realize how dangerous it is, of course, right? After
He
This?
nods, but that clearly isn't the thing that he's confused about.
do you want to do this?
He shrugs.
He kind of like sighs for a second as he says, to be honest, I mean, I think with our luck, we're bound to get into dangerous situations, no matter if we're trying to or not. And those three, they seem as good people as any, so if you truly do want to accept this offer to go out there and to learn with them, I mean, far be it from me to stop you.
Syrinx is already writing while Fork is talking.
Okay.
And I think what he writes is, do you think the cabaret has become just as dangerous?
He looks at the note, as the inkling of an idea suddenly pops up in his head as he just goes like, wait a second. As he just kind of like yelps out and screams, "That's it!"
Syrinx jumps.
He runs outside with you then and says like, I think I know exactly what you're thinking.
Syrinx looks very confused.
Oh, so the cabaret getting just as dangerous?
Yeah, don't you think the cabaret is just as dangerous whether I'm here or there?
Yeah. I think he goes on to say like, I think I might have an offer for a couple of bodyguards at least then.
To everybody.
The outside talking with us?
He first says it to you, just like seeing that you're confused. That saying like, I think I have an idea of some people who can be some bodyguards at the cabaret.
Syrinx blinks and then gets a smile and just runs back outside. It says nothing to the party.
Great. Yeah.
He just Ghana whites his Fork, walks out at a normal rate.
Yeah, so Fork goes on to say, Plumeria, are the Moonguard mercs looking for any sort of work right now?
Well, considering we haven't exactly been paid by Lady Izanami yet, my job is to still make sure Pen and I, and now, well, Nuko still has a house, Syrinx lives with you, but I have 2 people I need to make sure who are not homeless.
Yeah. So Fork goes on to say like, oh, right, now that we're all grouped up, I can give you this. As he gives you the payment for all the people who owe you payment still, which is a total sum of 4,500 gold.
Holy shit.
Are you splitting
Yeah,
that?
4,500 gold split among 4 people.
Alright, everyone gets 1,125.
Yeah. And in addition, he says, oh yeah, and Vanna also told me to give you these because, well, she figured you'd probably end up needing these. As he hands you a potion of cold resistance, as well as a spell scroll that seems to be specifically addressed to Syrinx.
Oh yeah, by the way, Syrinx is orange now.
Great.
I didn't know what a grave scroll time to mention that would be.
No, that's perfect.
He snatches the scroll.
Yeah, there's a little note attached to it that says to remind you of our little distraction effort, and as you open the spell scroll, it is a fireball spell scroll.
Eyes go wide. He immediately starts writing it down.
Great. Yeah, so everyone write down the gold and the loot from this adventure.
So it's just a single potion of cold resistance.
It is currently a single potion of cold resistance, yes, in terms of the magic items.
Plumeria will, anyone need it specifically? I would
I mean, I assume
can't-
that's just for anyone for the group if they need to like take hits or something like that, or like
Fair enough. I'll just mark it down in mine so we don't double stack write it down.
yeah.
And no, at that, and seeing list of payments, Palmira's just gonna whistle and go, "Oh, this will definitely house hunting a bit easier."
Oh, speaking of house hunting, I know that we can't replace your base, but we are still doing some remodeling to the Court of Amaterasu, and well, I was actually wondering, I do still need some bodyguards. I mean, you said it yourself; it's a dangerous city out there. And I was wondering if the Moonguard Mercs would like to sign on for this.
Bodyguards.
He nods, yep. Pay will be reasonably well. You guys will get room and board, and drinks will be free on weekends.
Orc, you play a
That's
dangerous
pretty sweet.
game with that one.
he
Yeah.
laughs at that and says, "Never let it be said, I don't take top pride in my security."
Well, that's
The
more than
Vanguard
fine with
goes
me.
hard, don't you?
Moonguard goes, "What?"
Hard.
Pen, we haven't drank that hard in a while, trust me.
Yeah. But now we get free drinks.
Well,
Well.
I'm all up for it. And
Yeah. I'm down.
now Indigo and Syrinx, as you are technically, let's make decisions as well. I don't do this.
Syrinx writes down, I already live there.
It... I'll be right back. And he goes inside to talk to Kikyo.
You do so, and like Kikyo already has like a grin on her face, ready for what you're probably gonna ask.
Mom,
Yes.
could I move out?
Oh, no,
he's actually 127.
I forgot about. I didn't think about the fact that Indigo lives with his mom.
I mean, he had nowhere else to go.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. No, you just phrased it like this. Dude.
100 years.
You phrased it perfectly. She has a big smile on her face as she says, "Of course," as she wraps you up in another hug.
I mean, I'll come and visit and everything and still help take care of the flowers. Honestly, I should bring Pen by more. He's very good at gardening.
She gives like a big beaming grin as she just ruffles your hair and just says, like, "I didn't think you visiting would be a question."
Why do you have to ruin the hair every time?
Oh, it's fine. You can slick it back.
Stop it! He walks back out. His hair's all poofed out. I'm in.
Perfect. We're up for it, Fork.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fork just like goes great. As he starts like building up some like he pulls out some floor plans and stuff like that for where he's like planning to kind of give you guys like the office space and stuff like that. Actually, just out of curiosity, right now, are there any things that you want to for flavor say that like would be kind of the layout of the office?
I'm gonna say very specifically, Plumeria would like sneakily ask Fork, would it be possible to fit a greenhouse somewhere in here?
That's what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's manageable.
That one is secret. It's all
Yeah.
finished.
Can there be a striking dummy in there?
Striking dummies.
I mean, a small training room wouldn't be bad, Indigo.
Mhm.
You need some weights.
Huh? Oh, weights?
Yeah,
Why?
weights. Because you're weak, boy. You are titty, no muscle.
All titty, no muscle.
Where is the quotes channel? Where is the quotes channel?
Oh my god, that's the motto of the century now. I can't recover from that. Oh, oh my god. I can hit very well.
Yes, but you got fucking laid out by me, and I'm me.
You are also a paladin, Plumeria.
You do recognize that, like, Plumeria, even by, like, normal fucking, like, height standards, like, she is ridiculously strong. Like, Plumeria could easily be a weightlifter.
All right, well fine. I'll start lifting weights. Jeez.
I'll show you some tips. Don't worry.
Plumeria's defying every law of the fucking, like, cube squared rule.
It's the best. I say, out of character though, specifically, could Plumeria also request, like, a specific, like, area of the office to be her room, like, fairy size that could fit a few?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's tired of living in the fucking birdhouse. She doesn't want that again.
Mansion style birdhouse. Yeah, no, you upgrade from a birdhouse to a dollhouse?
God.
No.
Dream house.
Yeah, no, there's a little proper, like,
Yeah, those fancy dollhouses could be cool.
actually, yeah. That's up to you. Is it an upgrade from a birdhouse to a dollhouse?
As long as there's running water, Plumeria doesn't care.
Yeah, perfect. Oh god. All right. Is there anything else?
Nah.
All right. Is the garden in the front yard or the backyard? Indigo?
The backyard.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys are all assembled in the backyard, you guys hear a knock at the door.
Oh my god, there's a bang in the door. What do we do?
Syrinx goes to get it because no one else was.
This is my house. I can go get it.
He's already walking.
Okay,
All right.
I'll follow.
Yeah, you do so, and at the door is the blue lotus, Asuka, and as she just kind of waves and says hi and says like, "Is this a bad time?"
No. Come in, I guess. And he turns to look at Kikyo because technically this is her house still.
Yeah, Kikyo kind of walks in and says like, "Yeah, it's fine." As she walks in and says, "Oh, how's everyone doing?"
Alive.
She smiles and says, "That's very good to hear."
Why did you help me last night? I've only spoken with you briefly. I only know your name. I don't know why. Not that I'm like mad that you did it. I'm very, very grateful. I'm confused.
Yeah. she gives like a gentle smile as she just kind of says, well, to be honest, I mean, you stood up to Lady Izanami. That's something that no one has ever done in the Yakuza.
Yeah,
And-
I know.
I mean, that one spark, I mean, what you just did there, well, maybe it'll result in your eventual assassination, and that's going to be very sad and terrible for you, but maybe this is the spark of change. Maybe something good can happen out of all of this mess.
You really believe that? He doesn't mean it in like a condescending way. He's just he's asking.
She gives like a smile and she says, well, I'm not certain of it, but I've always been a bit of a gambler, as she kind of winks at you.
Thank you.
She's blue lotus.
Oh, but I am here for something else, though. I did receive some word about the debts, and yeah, we paid them off. But technically speaking, Vana, you are now debt to me.
Oh
As
no.
Vana just kind of like raises like an eyebrow at that. As she kind of says like how much? As Asuka just kind of smiles and says a pretty outrageous amount of, oh, it's not too much, only 20,000 gold. As yeah, Kikyo just kind of like spits out a little bit of her coffee. As Asuka is once again still smiling, clearly just unaffected, as Vana just kind of looking a little bit like scared, is just kind of like saying like, okay, I mean, we can work out some kind of plan for this. As Asuka once again smiles and says, I have a better idea. um, well, you're in debt to me for that amount, so why don't we gamble for it? If you win, all your debts are cleared. And Vana very suspiciously says, and if I were to lose that bet? As Asuka thinks for a second, you guys are just kind of holding like bated breath to figure out like what the hell her scheme is here, as she says, well, because of quote unquote your meddling there, I guess I got to miss out on a party as poor as the party throwers were. So if I win, you guys have to throw me a grand party where I'm the guest of honor. How about that?
Syrinx's arms go up.
Yeah, as I'm assuming everyone just kind of lets out a little bit of a sigh of relief there.
Yeah, definitely.
Flamir's just wondering what the fuck was in that storehouse that equaled 20,000 gold.
Lots of supplies, I guess.
Supplies,
Cocaine.
supplies, drugs, the
Pure-
like.
Or pure gold statues of
Very
Natasha.
easily drugs.
Mhm. Yeah, no. And she says, oh, but because I challenged you, I'll let you guys pick the gamble we decide to do.
Rollies.
As yeah, Ivana just kind of like looks towards the party and says, well, I mean, I placed my fate in your hands before, and you guys haven't
Sylvana
let me
Syrinx
down.
is holding
So
up a sheet of paper.
okay, what's on the sheet of paper?
It says the gamble is Sylvana loses.
The gamble Sylvana loses. Vana giggles at that and says, I mean, are you really so eager to throw a party?
Whatever. flavor,
Not.
please.
The rest of you all?
I'm down for partying.
I mean, I want to party, but I really want to play rollies.
Not a
Well, I mean,
gambling game.
I mean, we can
That's
party
more
either
of a
way.
party game, yeah.
We can party
We
either
can play
way.
rollies at the party.
That's true. Oh, I thought we were playing What the Fuck Is Up With That at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that rollies?
Basically.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So what's the gamble you decide then to make Sylvana immediately lose?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper,
Nah, wait,
scissors.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do you have something else, Ben?
Russian roulette.
Russian roulette.
Jesus Christ.
Chocolate one where there's a jalapeno in one of the chocolates.
God.
Oh.
Okay, so before I'm assuming pen means the actual Russian roulette, and Asuka just kind of goes like, "Oh, I'm good at that." She kind of said, "Are you sure though?" As I'm assuming Indigo tries to scale it down with the chocolate thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I will actually note, just because this is a detail I had for this character. Indigo, as you kind of like you look at her, she's kind of wearing like a short sleeve kimono. On one of her arms is actually a tattoo.
God, not
And
again.
the tattoo on her arm is it's two blue lotuses. And you recognize this tradition as one that's prominent between the Blue Lotus clan. Whenever they have some sort of dispute between like a Blue Lotus and an outsider, outsiders can actually challenge the Blue Lotus to Russian roulette. If the Blue Lotus then wins that game of Russian roulette, they can tattoo one of the Blue Lotuses on their arm.
How many
So
do you
yeah,
have?
she does have 2 of them. She's apparently won Russian roulette twice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so for all her quirky, carefree nature, she does appear to, still properly be a Lotus through and through.
I like her. This is Izzy, not Indigo.
Yeah, so you guys gamble with like some chocolates and stuff like that. I think Kikyo like goes back to like prepare some the fucking roulette wheel, so to speak. And as they go back and forth, eventually it comes down to just 2 chocolates remaining, as Vanna just kind of like quietly just kind of like goes like, okay, whew, I got it. And as Sylvana bites into the chocolate, you suddenly see her eyes go wide as she just kind of like makes sputtering noises as she did in fact get the jalapeno.
I quickly get her a glass of milk.
You do so as everyone else, I'm assuming, kind of quietly laughs a little bit as Asuka raises her hands up and says, guess that means you guys owe me a party.
Syrinx claps.
I turn to Fork.
Yeah,
Syrinx
Fork
is just staring at Fork.
Fork kind of like puts a finger to his chin as he says like, well, how's 1 week's time? I'm certain we can get the repairs done, and I'm certain our star performer would really be eager to show you a special performance to celebrate our grand reopening.
Syrinx does a little bow.
As Asuka says, ooh, can't wait. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So the next week will be
After
you guys
this
can pick
15-minute break.
Yeah, after this 15-minute break, well, just to let you guys start thinking, you guys can select any number of like things you want to in order to like prep for the party, and we can like establish scenes based on that.
How
Of
fancy
course.
is this party, or is it just like a rager?
It's up to you guys. She just said throw her a fun party, so whatever you guys think is fun.
Fucking rager.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
And then, of course, Indigo.
I'm having Fork get more fairy alcohol. What the fuck
Yeah.
you need?
Yeah, no, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you do have a contact you can contact about that, by the way. Honeydew.
Yeah.
Yes, get it out of your mind. And then also
I'm
Indigo.
gonna call Linda.
Yeah, call Linda.
Linda!
Got slammed up. Great. And then, of course, Indigo, probably right after the break, we can do the scene where you talk to Izanami if you want to, just so we can clear that out
that's a
and then
good
do
idea.
the fluffy stuff.
Cool.
Great. Cool, but we'll see you guys.
See you all soon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, so party preparations are underway. You do realize before you head to the party, maybe you should talk to Lady Izanami just to see, like, if you're gonna die, may as well, like, maybe want to get that out of the way first.
Right. Yeah. So I also invited Lady Kikyo to go with
did.
me because okay, cool. Okay. I'm assuming we're just gonna go to the head place
Yeah,
that we all go to, the
Mhm,
White Lotus Mansion or whatever.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so you guys are walking there right now. I think Kikyo on the way, she's gonna start off with I guess I should probably okay, I'm sorry.
Doug screamed at him. He's like, "Fuck off!" I'm sorry. That's what you have to make a fucking animation of, Elliot.
Oh god.
Great. Yeah, she's gonna start off with I guess I should kind of explain a little bit about why I decided to stick with tradition even with everything.
What? Okay. I'm not mad about the tradition. I understand that it has value. I understand we are honoring the people before us and how they survived. I understand this is how you all survived for the longest time. I get that. I'm not trying to disrespect tradition, but sometimes we need to modify them to understand, modern day times. Like, you almost died for my behalf, for my fuck up. That's not fair. I almost went Scottish.
Yeah, Kikyo nods and says, even with everything, I still almost even took Vana down. That's a sin I'm just going to have to live with till the end of my days. I don't know, when I was a child, when I heard my mother talk about her duty, it was the most important thing in the world. And she was just so damn happy when she served Izanami's mother. And I guess I just thought when it would be my time to serve that, I don't know, I guess Izanami would also just be perfect, things would just make sense. But as I've realized here, I mean, it's not that way, is it?
Well, I mean, you saw where I come from. Things are never perfect. And I don't think it's ever going to be that way, but the best we can do is try to make do with what we have and keep looking forward. Isn't that what you taught me when you found me?
She gives a wide smile at that. You know, when I was young too, I also dreamed of the day I'd have a child and the day I could teach them all about the samurai lifestyle that we all follow. And
then you got stuck with me.
Yeah, by the way, I'm assuming that was a joking sort of
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Okay. Yeah, she kind of like runs and punches you in the shoulder, maybe a little bit too hard.
Ow.
And yeah, she goes on to say, yeah, and I got you. And to be honest, I'm so thankful and grateful that I did. You don't have to follow in my footsteps. You can be your own person. You can learn about this world and you can choose who you want to fight for. If I've learned anything from all my years, it's this. The people you need to fight for should be people dear to you, people you know for a fact that you can trust. So, those mercs, maybe that, the Blue Lotus lady, if they're, I can't tell you who to trust, but if you think they're trustworthy, then fight for them.
Well, I do like the Moonguard mercs, even though Pen kind of doesn't like me, which I can tolerate. He's a fun fellow, I'll say that. I'm not sure about the Blue Lotus. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of came out of nowhere that I got an ally all because I flirted with her when she was a little bit drunk. That's no good thing has ever happened from that, so I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
I do want to go with them. I do want to explore. I want to see things. I don't want to live in fear of the church anymore. He says that very seriously.
And she says, and on my honor, I swear I'll protect you from them.
And you've done a damn good job of it. I haven't seen fucking any of them.
Oh, man. But yeah, unless there's anything else, she gives you a hug and you guys make your way 280
wait.
Arby's parlor.
Sorry.
Make-
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna shut my door real fast. I'm sorry.
Okay. Deletes the cats.
Make up my way downtown.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Cool.
We go in.
Yeah, you guys go in.
They're all probably pissed at me. That's fine.
Lady Izanami once again dismisses her guards, so it
Oh,
is
shit.
just you three in the room. And she starts off by just staring at you, waiting to see what you're going to say first, since you called the meeting.
I bow politely because I know that is how you greet the elders and you greet the leaders and whatnot.
Yeah, Kiki does the same. She tells you to rise.
I came here to apologize. I didn't mean to embarrass you in front of the clans. I didn't mean to fight you in a sense. But I do not take back my words. What I said needed to be said. But I felt you deserved an apology. And tonight, my colleagues and I, the Moon God Mercs, are throwing a party at the court of Atamarat. He says it right. I can't.
Yeah.
And
never.
I wanted to personally invite you. It's not going to be a very proper party, I will be honest with you. But a party nonetheless, and I thought you deserved to be invited.
Yeah. She stares at you just like there's a slight look of like almost just impressed by the sheer audacity of like what you're doing here. As Lady Kikyo kind of like, you can see Lady Kikyo from like the side give you like a smile and like a nod. Chloe's standing with you on that statement. And for a second she's just processing, completely just like taken aback by this.
Yeah, Indigo's trying real hard not to like let any emotion show on his face, but he's real fucking nervous on how she's gonna react to this.
Yeah. I think Lady Izanami, she's first just going to look at Kikyo and just kind of just stare at her for a second before saying, would your mother really approve of the way you're raising Indigo to be this rebellious young child?
Ooh, hearing that, he kind of deflates. So fuck.
Yeah, you do deflate for a second as Kikyo just very confidently and clearly states, well, I think she would. She told us to stand up for what we believe in, and she told us to fight, and she was the kindest woman I knew. There's no way that she would ever say anything bad about how I'm raising Indigo. As she stares towards Lady Izanami, and she finishes off with, though I really wish you were more like your mother sometimes.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Got him.
And for a second, there's complete dead silence in the room as both of you wonder if she's just going to take her sword and try to fucking behead you both. Right
Yep.
then and
He's sweating now. He's like, oh my god.
This is where I die.
This is it.
there. But it doesn't happen as she just kind of stares at you all. And Kikyo finishes off with, your mother wouldn't have let Natasha happen. And I really think it's time that we examine the traditions and the values that brought us to this situation.
Oh my god, Indigo's jaw fucking drops at that shit and his eye goes wide as fuck. Holy shit. He doesn't say that. I say that.
Lady Izanami, she's currently like taking a very angry like drag from her cigarette.
Me too.
Yeah, you can kind of almost hear her fucking like teeth grit.
Do you mean the back of her head teeth grit?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can you can almost hear if you like listen real carefully the fucking like back of her head like almost like slobbering.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate it too.
Yeah, as once again there's silence before she gives a very strained "You've given me much to think about, and I will. We'll see about this party." As you two are dismissed. Yeah.
As soon as they step out, he's like, "Holy fuck, we almost died."
Yeah, Kikyo also just like kind of lets out a breath and just kind of says, Yeah, that was kind of a bit of a gamble, but here's the thing. If she sends someone after us, I mean, who is she going to send? One of the other Black Lotuses? A Red Lotus that she can't trust, or an outsider? She's not going to do that. And maybe, just maybe, I want to believe that maybe she can change after all of that. Oh, I really wish it was infinitely less scary to try to do that. Holy
Yep,
cow.
yeah, oh my god. But after they kind of like, you know, let out like nervous laughs and everything,
Yeah.
he actually brings her into a hug this time.
Yeah, she just kind of goes on and kind of rubs your head for a little bit as both of you just kind of get your heart rates down and walk back to the court of Amaterasu.
Just saying, now that Vanna's okay, I really think you should give her a second chance, but we start walking.
She elbows you and says,
What?
"We'll see." She definitely has a bit of a blush on her face. Oh man. All right.
We head back. We're not dead.
You
Surprisingly.
guys head back, yeah.
Wow.
Oh man. Great. As that's happening, what's everyone else doing?
Syrinx is helping finish up whatever renovations are happening.
Yeah, okay. How are you like specifically helping? Because it's just like some, generic construction workers, like repainting stuff, fixing some like the broken stuff, like furniture and stuff like that, moving stuff in.
If there's like anything where they're trying to place the furniture, he's like helping them figure out where that needs to go and
Yeah.
cleaning up
Being
like,
properly.
shit.
Yeah, great. Cool. Plumeria and Pen?
Plumeria would have probably raided the bar to see what exactly we are working with for this upcoming party.
Yeah.
I don't think we specified. Did we specify we just be going very hard rager?
Yeah, no, you guys didn't specify the party. I don't think any of you talked to each other about what your idea of a party is, and I think that's
I thought
infinitely
it was
more
a
funny.
rager because
I
even
No
told
one
Lydia
said it
Tsunami
in
that.
character though.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
We would it have been alright if we decided on throwing a rager styled after solstice parties?
oh boy.
Yeah,
Those-
okay, that's
those-
exactly what Syrinx has in mind.
Mhm.
Because those go very fucking hard.
See,
Yeah.
Indigo has no idea what that is, so he just thinks it's gonna be a big party.
Which is
Yeah, great.
perfect.
So as you're reading the alcohol cabinets, I mean, Fork has a pretty good selection of Illuna alcohol and like all the good stuff there. But you don't see any of that good fairy moonshine. There's stuff that'll get you fucked up in like one shot.
Oh no.
Do I have
Just so-
contacts?
I would say Plumeria very specifically does after this
Ooh.
adventure.
I was gonna say what I over the week she probably would have tried to find some sort of like way to get in contact with Honeydew. It's probably way too soon for him to be selling any alcohol that he has made specifically. But he probably still knows some people who have some pre-made and ready.
Yeah, we'll go with he had a stash he was hiding back like way back in the Feywilds. That's now perfectly aged. Yeah. So as he brings some to you guys, it's just like this very big like barrel as he is kind of like stumbling, flying about, trying to carry it in. But as he like plops it up on the table, he says like, "All right, we normally go for just like a full cup of this." As he pulls out whatchamacallit, just a beer stein for everyone. And as he passes one out to you, he says like, "All right, enjoy Honeydew's brew."
Syrinx
Perfect.
claps.
How much do I owe you for this one?
Honeydew just says, don't worry about it. As Fork says, like, though I'd be totally willing to order in some way more of these if they end up being pretty good. They've created the contact between those two. Do you guys try Honeydew's brew?
Right
Yes.
now, while we're trying to. Okay.
No, we're gonna wait until the party starts.
Well, I mean, the party starts.
Mary will not drink a full stein. She will try it at the very least.
Yeah. I think, you and Fork both tried just like a little bit of a sip. You two are both good. Do anyone else try a little sip?
No.
Syrinx does.
You're
Both of you roll me con saves.
Aha.
Oh,
I know
boy.
I'd roll mine with disadvantage, so I'm not even fucking around and finding out.
18.
roll.
You're good. Strong
Oh,
stuff.
10.
10. Great.
Oh.
Syrinx is drunk.
Hooray, we've just started.
Wait, hold on. Is Lady Kikyo gonna drink some? Because if she does, I have to.
Yeah, I think finally Kikyo and Vana will also sip a little bit.
Fuck. What is it, Con?
Con.
Oh God.
Good stuff.
Hee hee hee.
Oh
Shit.
no.
Kikyo's fucked up.
Holy
Kiki,
shit.
what the fuck? You have a +7.
Oh my god. Indigo's fucked up. Oh god.
Wee.
See, Vana. Vana's good. Oh my god.
Indigo's a fucking lightweight because Kikyo's a lightweight. That's
Yeah, great.
It runs
Canon.
in the
Oh
blood.
man.
it. It runs
Yeah.
in the blood that we don't have, but
Don't
Yeah.
share.
You guys watch as Kikyo begins to just like drunkenly hit on Vana, just doing like the
Yes!
stupidest lines as Vana's like just giggling and just like laughing along with all of us.
Yes.
This is where Indigo learned his lines. You guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
This is going to be a great night.
Yep. Oh
We
man.
hit the Fae rave music. Get us some fairy rave music, Shiva.
Well, I do not know where to find that.
Does it exist? Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out. What does Waffle say?
God, fairy rave.
Some of these might be copyrighted. I don't know.
Oh boy.
You want to at least skip off the very calm music?
Yeah, hold on.
We'll take the battle music
I have
over this.
exactly one song I can think of that might technically work.
Oh boy.
What
Yes.
is this?
It's a remix of the fairy stuff from Final Fantasy.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
This is cursed.
Nerfing
things.
that volume.
Yeah. Oh, I hate how it's whispering at me.
Good. If someone thinks of anything better, please.
Oh, hold on, God. Continue.
Yeah, the music starts to kick off a little bit. Pen, did you want to contact Linda to get you guys like makeovers before this, or?
Yep, I'm gonna invite Linda to the party too.
Oh hell yeah! All right, so yeah, Linda welcomes everyone in, and she says like, okay, so what are we kind of thinking here for the styles?
The usual.
Linda nods sagely, and for the rest of you all,
Syrinx is not there. Syrinx is gone.
Syrinx is gone. Okay, who else showed up with Pen?
I think Plumeria probably would have joined Penn this time.
Okay.
Something. Maybe not for a fancy party, but you know those good like street festivals? Something for that, almost in a sense.
Street festival hair.
I don't know.
Jazzy.
Give me
Good
that
casual.
street festival cut.
No, you fucking
Somebody else do this, please. God damn it.
God. Hold on.
Just put a Hotline Miami soundtrack.
But yeah, so something like street festival-ish. Someone who actually knows hairstyles or something. Tell me what to do.
She gets an updo.
I don't know.
An updo?
Sure.
Wait, did you have something, Kate?
I was just gonna say, I don't know. It's probably just like braids, just with like all sorts of little things in there.
Yeah.
Plumeria will like stop Linda and specifically say, "Swoop, stay."
Okay, of course,
Right?
of course.
Little hair loopies.
Yes. Yeah, it ends up being more just like braids along the back and stuff like that. Maybe some like shiny baubles you put in your hair or something.
Ooh.
Okay. Anyone else?
We're just getting ready for the party, or what's happening?
Yeah, just getting ready for the party.
I guess Indigo's just gonna wear what he normally wears, but it's just gonna be all black instead of hints of red.
Yeah, okay.
But his hair will be down.
Okay. Mhm. Cool. Yeah, alright. With that, any more party preparations people want to make?
Maybe there's like a rack for swords at the door.
The sword rack.
The sword rack.
Yeah, sure.
Syrinx is
okay.
casting like unearthly
Better?
chorus, but it's techno music.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh god.
Penny's
no.
gonna
Oh,
walk outside and start looking for homeless people.
Oh my god.
I'm going to
Yeah?
invite all of them.
You invite all of them?
Yep.
Great, yeah.
What's this gonna do?
They're gonna have a
He's
good time.
Ivan, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I guess.
oh boy.
People.
Okay. All right.
I'm assuming like the already has like a disco ball, like a fantasy disco ball, like lights.
Yeah,
and
Syrinx
shit.
is
There
Yeah.
really
like
isn't
hanging
much.
up the disco ball and setting up the music.
Okay, I thought you were about to say like we're hanging up Syrinx by a string so we can fire down lights.
Oh my god! SpongeBob music.
Yeah.
God. Just the fucking scene where at the end of the
Yeah, the
SpongeBob movie where he's hung up on one room.
Yes, that's great. He's stupid. Okay, with all of that, you guys begin the Rager.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah.
Who all comes to this Rager? Like, I'm assuming the Black Lotus clan is gonna come because, like,
Yeah.
duh. The Blue Lotus clan, duh.
Yeah, Black and Blue list is duh. A bunch of homeless people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see like a I'm trying to see. Yeah, Scritch is he shows up, but he has like a little like a baby carrier for both of like the eggs by his side.
Yeah.
As Vana just sees him and just says hell yeah, and throws up the fucking horns, as Scritch throws the horns back.
Oh, does like Trevor and Rodney both come?
Yeah, Trevor and Rodney both show up.
Does Lady Izunami show up?
Lady Izunami does not show up.
Lame. Lame.
Yeah, Trevor, Rodney.
Think they show up?
Linda does show up and she's ready to fucking party, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
She fucking just shows up and like a bunch of people go woo, because like everyone loves Linda.
Canonically.
Canonically.
Great. But you know, the party's really just starting to fucking like reach its peak here. Things are going like really well. People like dancing on the floor, like all like hanging out and like talking and stuff like that. Drinks are flowing. It's good. It's great. So do you guys?
Performance for DJing.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
It's okay. This can only go well.
I hope. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
25. Oh yeah. You know exactly what to do. You can fucking do like the turntable stuff, but because you rolled a 25, you specifically don't do that because no one likes to hear record scratching.
Syrinx pretends
What
to do that,
year
but
is
it's
it
really
again?
just magic.
What is what?
What year is it? Aren't we in the 1920s?
It's all kind of blurred together. The main weapons being used here are like swords and shit. It's all kind of
Don't question it.
yeah.
Aggression, like in the 30s.
Actually imagine like 1920s, 30s kind of like vibe of fantasy.
All right, it's electric violin now.
Mm-hmm.
Syrinx just
Electric?
Syrinx plugs in the violin.
Trick.
Great, you do so.
We have jazz, right?
You have jazz.
Cool.
Yeah. Great.
Something accurate to the timeline happens.
Yeah, some kind of music. But yeah. Then do you guys eventually meet up to go for the what's up with that?
Sure.
Okay. You guys all meet up around the bar. Kate, do you have the rules for this or know it much better than I do? I'd like the cursory glance of it.
I can zoom back. I don't think it was too far
I think
back.
it's just whoever rolls the highest gets to ask a question, and whoever rolls the
Oh.
lowest.
I got it. I got it. So
Yeah.
it's so everyone will roll a d20. The highest roll asks the lowest roll a question. The lowest roll can drink to avoid answering said question. The answer does not have to use any proper names or incriminate anyone other than yourself. The follow-up questions are free game for anyone else at the table. But if you ask an additional question after your original one, you gotta drink as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Other people can suggest questions to the person with the highest roll, but if the question if that question is the one, no, I don't like that roll. Ignore that. Everyone gets 3 to 5 drinks before you gotta start rolling con saves. With increasing DC for all of that, Shiva, you just can make that up on the spot.
If you
upon
fail,
your
you die.
Upon your first failure, you speak the truth in your answer, but you can avoid answering like via non-committal or vague answers. But after your second failure, you have to speak the truth regardless, and you cannot avoid a vague answer.
Okay.
If we really want to, upon a third failure, you pass out. If
Yeah.
you want to.
Absolutely. I also set up these drink counters for you guys.
Yes.
Oh man. But first things first, it's rollies, right?
Rollies time.
Rollies.
So this is a straight D20 for everyone.
Starting out
Uh-oh.
strong with all of us rolling the exact same thing.
Hey.
Okay, so Indigo can ask Pen any question.
Ooh.
A dangerous game.
What do I want to ask?
You did have the mushroom hat thing.
I'm not asking about the mushroom hat.
I wanna
We
about
don't
the
know.
mushroom hat.
We
Saggy
don't know about
pants.
the mushroom hat. We don't know about the mushroom hat.
We did see the picture.
Mhm.
Stupid.
All right, Pen.
Hate this
had a-
song already. Who do it?
You. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have suggestions? I'm like blanking.
Hinting.
The spicy one would be asking Pen why he doesn't like you.
I was gonna do that, and then I'm like, that's too easy.
And
You know what?
not.
Fuck it, I'll do it. So, Pen, you and Plumeria both asked me to join the Moonguard Mercs, and I agreed. But I get the sense you still do not like me. So what the fuck is up with that? I wanna legitimately
You're
leave.
very. No, just got a weird feeling about you. You're a weird boy.
Weird, as in.
Weird as you're 120 years old and you just move out of your mom's house.
There's a reason for that.
You're 120 years old.
I'm 127 for one.
Oh, you're making it worse. Good on you for that.
Okay, you're not answering my question. You're asking me questions. That's
I
all.
did.
The old
I didn't ask you
switcheroo.
a question, I just answered.
So you don't like me because I lived with my mom?
No, I don't like you because you're weird. And the whole causing a fucking psychopath to burn house by fucking her was also not a good move there.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
I mean, there for sure were signs. You know that.
Okay, I'll admit there were signs of something, but I didn't think she was gonna go fucking psychotic, burn your house down, literally make everyone's life hell. I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, you gotta give me some slack for that.
Yeah, I'll give you. Still gotta prove yourself to me first. Not gonna be easy.
All right. Okay. Rollies.
Rolling.
Please.
Wait, hold on. I'll do another space. So
Actually, wait, no. Does anyone want to ask follow-up questions or?
Oh fuck.
I think I'm good.
Elliot?
Nah.
Okay, rollies then.
Jesus Christ. I thought for sure it was gonna be Kate.
Well, Indigo to Elliot.
Indigo to me as the player.
Yeah.
To you, the player.
Mm-hmm. Man, there's many things I could ask you about.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay. Syrinx, you say I've seen you be miraculously intelligent. Like, you have written all of these down. You learned about samurai in a very short amount of hours, which is kind of surprising. But you've written many books and have known a lot of things, and yet here you are as a performer. What the fuck is up with that?
Sussy. Syrinx nods as though this is the most obvious thing in the world. And he takes out his notebook and he writes down, because it's fun.
Is that the real reason, or?
He shrugs and he says, just because I study things doesn't mean I don't study things like people and performing.
And you decided one day you wanted to become a performer as well? Or have you always done that?
He writes down, is this a second question?
Fuck. I drink.
And
Okay.
he writes down, I was a performer before I was a writer.
I know I asked this question before. I wanted more like in-depth answer. That's why I asked it. Not because I know I've asked this question before.
Yeah, and also, how much of a lightweight is Indigo?
Yeah.
Roll a con save.
Just normal.
Yes, no con save.
Pretty good.
You're good.
I'm slowly getting there, guys.
Yeah. You're learning.
High rolls only.
Great.
Yeah, so he just writes
Rollies?
down, I was a performer before I was a writer.
Okay.
And now more release.
Release. Oh my god.
Oh fuck, I have to roll. Ah. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Alright.
Christ.
If you
Flameria
somehow,
to Pen.
if you somehow rolled worse than Nemo, I would have been astounded.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop for a second, kind of like rubber chin thinking. Now, Pen, I've always wondered, you could have easily stopped out of the game for doing all of this, and she just kind of gestures. Why in the hell are you still at it? You enjoying retirement? Somewhere way more peaceful than this mess of a city.
Oh. Well, I did retire at some point. Once my group died out, I married. I had a sweet little place, and it was. I think I spent at least a whole century just. I don't know, just having fun, baking cookies and going to the market, doing normal cities and stuff. But then my wife died, and I didn't know what else to do, so I just wanted to do something with myself, and I just came back to it. It was a way to forget.
I'm sorry to hear that, Pen.
Yeah,
Hope you've,
that's okay.
hope you've at least enjoyed your time in the city again.
Yeah, killing is fun. Crime is fun.
Harassing unsuspecting poor flower shop workers, I assume, is
Also fun. Very. One day they'll ask for our service. We'll kill someone for them. I'm sure of that.
And for
Normal
that
people
day,
have enemies too.
For that day,
I
we
know
shall
that,
wait.
right? Yeah, someday. Anyway, so any follow-up question do I roll?
I think I'm good.
Syrinx?
Now I'm gonna roll.
Hello,
Syrinx
Elliot?
just looks sad.
Oh. Well, Rollies.
More rollies.
Ah,
time.
good number.
Fuck. Only frowny face. Aha.
Ah.
Nothing.
Okay, so that's Pen and Plumeria.
I think. So, how did you even become a paladin? Is that like stuff for people who are very religious? I didn't think you were that kind of person.
I'm not. My power isn't from higher power.
Oh.
I only got it because of those who I had around me. It's
Syrinx wiggles his fingers mysteriously.
in a sense, yeah. I originally just didn't have a plan when I started training in general when I was younger. And it just kind of changed once a certain part of my life hit.
So, you're from the Feywilds. That's who you said. That's what you mean by. That's who you were surrounded by.
No, actually, hey, Indigo, you can't get out of it. You have to drink if you want me to answer.
Rolls a drink in front of him.
I thought we were allowed to ask side questions.
You can ask a follow-up question, you just need to drink. Ask the question, coward.
That's what was my question.
Indigo drinks then.
13. You're still good, for now.
For now.
No, I'm not actually from the Feywild. More so the outer lands around the city-ish. Not the typical area, your regular forest with spruce or oak or that kind of area. Ours was tropical, I suppose is a better word.
Would I know what she's talking about?
Like the general area? I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I don't know if you're privy to this kind of information, Indigo, but I do go back, at least most of the time went back to the Feywild for solstice parties.
You
As
have
do a lot of
said this to me
fairies.
before, and I'm still very curious about what that is.
Well,
Is it like this or no?
Oh, just like this. Honestly, now that you are rolling with us, I mean, Syrinx, I've seen you around a couple of times, way back in the day.
Syrinx smiles.
So I know you have a way in. But
That is a follow-up question.
Yeah. Syrinx slides another drink in front of him and it goes.
Fuck y'all.
And that's a failure.
so your next one, you kind of have to answer the truth.
Yeah.
See, but
I'm
Indigo,
done
we'll have to
asking shit.
figure out a way to get you across. They're not as fond of on-phase, you can assume. Pen's fine. Pen's been there a few times, but we'll figure
Look
it
at
out
me.
when we get there.
I'm used to being in places where people don't like me, so I'm no stranger.
That's everywhere.
I mean, yeah, you eventually have to get to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you think you're going to get drunk here, wait until we get you one of those.
I'm so scared.
As you should be.
Great.
Can we just play rollies? please?
Rollies.
Yes, it's release time.
Jesus. Kate ascended there for a second. Oh god.
Finally.
That fucking scream, Izzy!
Why do you have so many
Maria
back-
Indigo go again!
No, the tables are turned.
The turntable. How the
Hey.
turntables?
He's got like the drunk blushy.
Yeah.
The blush emote.
God. Question. Indigo, do you really have only 7 X's? Or do we need to worry about any more?
All right. There are only 7 that you need to worry about that I've actually had connections with.
Six
so
now.
specific.
So
Oh,
we
6 now.
I'll drink for this. So we won't have to worry about walking down the street in any varying part of the city and someone just randomly recognizing you out of nowhere. Do we?
I can't give you that guarantee. I'll be completely honest. I don't know.
Noted. Do I need to roll con for this one, or would Palmeri be okay?
Nah,
for a
Plumeria
little
is
bit?
fucking. Yeah, Plumeria is not a lightweight.
Fair enough.
He's fucking.
Release time.
I
Really
guess,
sad.
unless anybody else has a fucking stupid ass follow-up question.
Follow-up question. No, I don't. I have a full-on question.
Oh,
Mhm.
wait, no, you go ahead.
Will still count. Go for it if you want to ask.
Oh.
Do we fight
Ser-
to the death?
Nah, Syrinx
Fights to the death.
because I've already asked a lot of questions.
Okay.
But what was your question, Pen?
Yeah, I can't ask it yet.
Okay.
Oh, are you just waiting for a
Have
full
to roll.
question? Okay, never
Okay.
mind.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, Syrinx to Plumeria.
Syrinx writes down, why did you start the Moonguard Mercs?
Actually, wait, by the way, for next rollers, I think I'm going to add another rule. You guys can take a drink to give yourself advantage or give someone else disadvantage on the roll. 'Cause I think that's interesting.
Oh.
Fuck you guys. No.
Or we won't bully you that much.
Yet.
Well, the Moonguard Mercs is still fairly recent. I mean, done mercenary work all my life, and I wasn't really under official name until I came to Illuna, and I've mostly been odd jobs, whatever I find around town, staying the hell away from the slums, thankfully.
He
But I didn't
nods.
really get official, I suppose, until too long ago.
He kind of taps his chin and gives a shrug, like, oh, that was satisfactory, I guess.
Alright, rollies then?
Yeah.
Release.
Okay, wait. Before we do rollies, does anyone want a drink to give themselves advantage or someone else disadvantage?
Can I have 2 drinks?
Yeah!
I'll give myself advantage and Indigo disadvantage.
You
Alright!
son of a bitch.
Watch me roll horribly anyway.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, roll with advantage, Ben, maybe.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Wait,
You completely missed!
Holy shit.
none of your outcomes happen.
That could have not gone any worse.
Lumeria gets to ask Syrinx the question. Oh, this
We
is a
all
good
just
rule. I
watch
like this
Pen
rule.
drink and then roll horribly.
Lumeria, your turn.
No, I'm trying to think. Syrinx, what exactly drew you to forks? In
Could you
There's
repeat
a lot
that?
of
I'm sorry.
what drew you specifically to want to perform for a fork at the court of Amaterasu instead of any other place in Illuna or continuing to play in the Feywild?
I think with a bit of a cheeky smile, he writes down, I didn't. He found me.
Yeah, that sounds like Fork. He has a penchant of just somehow pulling people to him. How I found him.
Syrinx nods.
I'm sure. I don't know. I wonder if my story is more entertaining than how you found him. How did he find you? And then Plumeria will take a drink.
Ooh. She might need to help me with this one.
Where?
How did Fork find Syrinx?
I think the simplest thing the story would just be like, you were performing and Fork just ended up like finding you. I think like it was literally just like that sort of stuff, and then like Fork offered to kind of like show you to like Illuna and stuff like that if you were interested.
I think Syrinx will just write down he knew me as a performer in the Feywilds.
Much more simple than I thought.
Hmm.
I think I've got you beat with the turtle gambling then, huh?
He sure has. Fair.
Does someone want to take a drink right now to ask the turtle gambling?
No, I'm done taking drinks. Fuck your guys'
All right, guess we'll leave it as is. Rollies. Anyone want to go for extra drinks for advantage, disadvantage?
No.
I'm good as is.
Right, rollies then.
Time for rollies.
Fuck.
Taking another drink.
Ah.
Well, Plumeria the Indigo. Oh, this is awful for you.
So, since we've gone into the backyard of Kikyo's place, but Mary's seen the garden. She's seen all the flowers. She knows that Indigo gives people black roses. She's gonna ask Indigo, I see that you give those black roses to people you either have or will be sleeping with in the immediate future. You do know.
Ignores the fact that he has the flower in his hair.
You do know what those mean, right? Or are you prefer that color because of its affiliation with the Black Lotus clan?
So, okay. I give out the black roses is because when I first became a part of the Black Lotus clan, sorry, I wanted the Black Lotus to be noticed more. I feel like they have done so much work and have been so underappreciated. So that's why I gave them out, to show them, like, look, they are here, there are people, not just specifically to sleep with them, okay? Like, I've given out roses to people I don't sleep with, okay? I just want to point that out there. I know you haven't seen me done that yet, but I do.
Syrinx shrugs.
So, a calling card of sorts, then, yes?
And okay, I was getting there, Shivan, relax.
I was gonna ask that.
Oh no, you can ask that and you can drink.
Yeah, I think I probably
Sure.
drink for that one.
Why?
Okay. The reason I chose roses is because I'm not a Fudakuchi Onna. I'm an elf. And so I didn't want to give out Black Lotus to represent them if I wasn't officially them, if that makes sense. So I chose rose. Same color.
Wait. So you want to represent them while not represent them? Is that the gist of it?
Yes and no, and I didn't realize it was fucking Lotus until like later in the game, and I was like, "Fuck! I've already dedicated to roses." So,
I think Syrinx writes down, it's a facsimile.
sure.
Pen, that's a failure.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It means the next question that you need to answer, you must answer truthfully.
That's what I've been
You
doing.
can be, so you can be you can avoid the question, but if you avoid the you avoid the question, but you must speak truthfully.
Okay.
All right.
Gotta have
Alright,
Syrinx
so-
lie some more so that it's a real game.
Oh boy. But no, Indigo, I was curious because where I was raised, black roses are a sign of death and sorrow, and the fact that you at least now give them out more flippantly, it's interesting. I
Well,
wasn't.
I didn't really know about flower language, to be completely honest with you. I don't. And a lot of people around here, I don't think, are very familiar with it either.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it might make sense in a way. We are the clan of assassins.
That's what I thought, Perhaps switch to red roses for those you have better intentions for.
Right. As he stares at his fucking garden full of black roses, he's like, "Oh
Fuck, I'm gonna have to replan everything.
no."
By the way, how easy is it to see the black rose in Syrinx's hair?
Remember he made it into a hairpiece for the dance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is he still wearing it right now?
Yeah, it got probably beat the hell out of it, but he tried to fix it.
Let's go with perception checks for Plumeria and Pen for you guys to notice this.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy, because I don't think either of
boy.
us. Are we at any
Yeah, no, we're bad.
disadvantage for alcohol or no?
That's why I'm making you roll perception check.
And
Pen doesn't
closed
notice.
his eyes.
Let me double check my perception.
Nope.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Neither of you noticed.
It's hiding.
Gonna be discussed at the later time.
All right, rollies.
Really?
Can I Can I drink to give Pen advantage?
To give Pen advantage, sure.
I want to continue this fuckery.
You can take one drink to give an extra dice to someone.
It goes to Pen, yeah.
You can take multiple drinks if you really want to. And also, it's a con save for you, Kate.
Fair enough. Oh wait, I didn't roll. My con is +3, so that's 15.
15 success.
And then
do
I'll
the rollies.
It's Pen asking
I'm
me a
skeeved.
question.
Wait, I'm gonna.
You already rolled 3 times, Kate.
Oh,
One of those.
It was
9 was
that's-
perception.
So the
You're
6
good.
was the perception, the 12 is my con save. I forgot to add my
Yeah, I
+3
gotcha.
modifier, and then my 9 is my rollies roll. So it's Pen asking Indigo.
No,
No,
I
it's
got
not.
a 6.
Nope.
Oh, I'm blind. God damn it.
Almost.
Pen never gets
Wait,
past
can
Indigo.
can I drink to give Elliot advantage?
To give Ellie an advantage, sure. Roll me another con save.
I'm gonna wait for the con save first. Okay.
Let's
You're
go.
I almost got a 2.
Okay, now
I'm
it's
so
Indigo.
Scared. I'm so scared. Yes.
Kitty boy. When you asked me about why I didn't trust you, and I told you about the house, you said there were reasons why you didn't move out. What are the reasons?
You must answer truthfully, but you can avoid it by giving a non-committal answer.
People were looking for me. And the only place that was safe was her home.
Syrinx takes a shot.
No.
And writes down who.
I drink. I can't.
You drink to avoid it?
Yep. I can't answer that.
Alright, roll me a con save. Yes! In your next answer, you must answer truthfully, period.
Syrinx reaches for the moonshine. But he stops.
Oh, God.
And reaches from the moonshine. I'm gonna drink. I need to know.
Alright. Then roll me a con save.
Whoa.
That's a failure, so you also need to answer truthfully.
Oh my.
Period.
That's what
You
I've
can't
been
avoid
doing.
it. Alright. Indigo, are you gonna take one more shot to try to avoid this?
High or low?
Low.
Tie.
Okay, because Pen is the one asking. High or low, Pen?
Hi.
I take a shot and I avoid it. Fuck.
Roll me
I'll
one
take
last
another
con
one.
save.
Oh god.
This could
You
go so
can't
bad.
keep doing this.
That's a D12.
That's
That's
a
a
D12.
D12.
Oh, what the?
What are you doing?
I didn't click a
My
D12.
19, you're good.
13.
Are you taking another shot, Nico?
Pen is out for the count.
Just passes. Can we rotate him? Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you guys continue playing rollies, just taking care of Pen in the meantime?
Syrinx just slides a jacket under his head.
Yeah, perfect. Alright, rollies with just you three.
Let's go.
Mhm.
I love how I'm just rolling the most middling. Oh, hello.
Yeah, no one gets to know any information about your character, and you don't get to go any sort of. Just take more shots to give yourself advantage.
No, I've already. Yeah, it's Plumeria
haven't
asking
ro-
Syrinx.
You haven't rolled any con saves, so you're
Yeah,
fine to take a couple
you're not
of
even at
shots.
3. Mhm.
I'm being careful.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Why?
Plumeria. That's
I
Indigo.
don't know, because that's how I play games.
Hey.
No, Plumeria's asking Syrinx. 3
Oh,
dice
fuck.
rolls, Shiva.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Plumeria asking Syrinx.
Like I am. I don't know. I'm kind of cleared out of ideas.
Please don't gang up on me.
Oh, Indigo, give me some help. What should we ask him?
Indigo, like, almost dead.
If she uses your suggestion, you have to take a drink.
Oh god, and
No,
he's drunk, isn't he?
because you can suggest to other people the first question. For free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah.
That one's good. The second one, though, no.
Mhm.
He's drunk too, so I'm trying to think. What is Fork to you?
Yeah, you climb all over him all the time.
Yeah, I want to know. Is he your lover? And what is this?
Syrinx looks a little taken off guard by this question.
And then the Windows save this file sound happens in the background, recorded forever.
He shrugs like he doesn't know the correct term for this.
You can list them off if you need
Buddy.
to.
He
You're
points at
you're passed
Pen's
out.
corpse.
All right, list them all.
Let's see. Friend, coworker, boss, friends with benefits.
Syrinx just keeps nodding. You gonna keep listing things, Plumeria?
More words. I keep forgetting words. Made acquaintance. On and off friend. in a
He shakes his
sense
head
of-
at that one.
I have worded that a bit funny. fork part of your harem? Because you seem to be collecting people.
He blinks.
Indigo chokes on a water.
And he just writes down, I don't have a harem with an exclamation point.
Fair enough. You see a lot of interesting shit in the city.
Flashback to all of Syrinx's enthralling performances.
More flashbacks.
Well, that's... Where's than asking that question?
Alright.
Plumerian
Indigo,
has
any
gotten
follow-ups?
answers she didn't want.
No, I ain't saying shit.
Alright, rollies. This is a dangerous game for you, Indigo.
yes.
I hate
Another-
this game.
Wait, the dice says 11, but roll 20 says 12.
Let's go with roll 20.
Oh, I saw only Indigo's dice.
Oh. Okay,
Aha!
so is it Syrinx to Kumeria?
Yeah.
Alright.
Syrinx writes down, why did you leave the jungle?
That's... One's a long story, and she's drinking to avoid the question.
Alright. Roll me a con save.
Oh boy.
DC's a little bit higher because you're a lot of drinks in. And that's a 9.
Oh
Wait.
no.
Wait, did I... Oh, that's 12. That's 12. I didn't...
Okay,
Did I...
look failure.
Wait, no, that was my rollies roll.
You're 9?
Yeah?
Oh, never mind, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
I didn't push the button yet.
Hold on, yeah, press the button.
How's it
Okay, it's
D8?
worse.
Oh, that's worse.
Great. Okay. Does anyone want to drink to press or
I do.
No.
Yeah.
you do? Okay. Plumeria, do you drink to avoid?
Yeah, she's drinking to avoid again.
Alright, con save.
Oh man. Oh god.
That's another failure. Now you must speak the truth. I'm gonna say you can't avoid if the same person keeps pressing. So Syrinx, do you press again?
Yes.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
how I died.
Alright.
That's how.
That's how you died.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was a different person though. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
No,
no,
it was
you can't
me.
press. You can't press.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
Yeah, you can't press. I think Indigo can press.
Ain't pressing shit.
Okay, rollies
Indigo
then.
says in character.
I don't think if you press, you have to drink. Let me check the rule. Or is that how we lost
You have to
Pen?
press to
That's how
make
we
them,
lost
but you
Pen.
can avoid the question
No,
by also drinking.
I rolled the highest and I asked Indigo a question. And then I kept re-rolling to make him
Ah.
answer because he didn't want to.
Yeah,
the first person to press.
let's be fair.
You fiends.
Like, I'm trying to help you.
Syrinx has the power now.
No, this
Look at you fools.
Plumeria and Indigo.
avenge me.
And mutters.
I'm gonna get a different way. Indigo, you still. You still pretend in practice to the samurai trick? Or do you.
You know about that.
What the hell do you think asked your
Oh my.
little parental guardian for their fucking blessing to hire you, smart one?
Very
Think it
rarely.
was-
That's it. I still think it could work, but
Syrinx is just losing it.
Didn't Ben just do it in the first session of this campaign.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So Indigo just wants to really bad.
He knows it's
I feel like
possible
that's
now.
infinitely more.
He knows it's achievable now, so.
Did you look specifically the sword click, or did you just like dash through them?
Oh, sword click.
Sword click and everything?
And the button.
Okay. Then yeah. I feel that's infinitely funny that fucking like Indigo wants to learn that from Pen. So yes, absolutely.
He doesn't
Pen
say
learns
from
that
Pen.
technique.
He just says, I want to learn it.
I think you noticed Pen was the only person you've ever seen to actually do it.
I know.
Not in a movie.
Good with that answer. Well, again.
Rollies time. Shit rolls all around. Shit
Oh,
rolls
no.
up.
It almost stopped around 20.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
God. Indigo to Plumeria.
Okay. Plumeria.
Yes.
You told me earlier when I helped you, live with mouth to mouth, that you don't swing that way. What kind of
Yes?
women are you into?
Well, I've not really been on the market for a while, but though it's hard to say. Suppose I enjoy a partner that is kind, that doesn't judge you for things that you've done.
Okay.
Earrings blinks. That's so sus.
That's
That is
such a
very
dark,
sus.
weird
I
thing to say.
know.
My God.
But I don't want to drink anymore because
Holy
because I
shit.
suck at this game.
We'll never know.
Oh my God, that's the creepiest thing you
That
could have
was the
said.
date.
Christ. Ryan has Plumeria committed that we
Yeah.
don't know about.
All of them, I guess.
God. Plumeria's serial killings.
God.
What the fuck? Alright, one last round of rollies.
Yes, please.
I have so many
Alright.
rollies left in me. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you wasted them all because you've just been saving them up safely.
Fuck you.
You don't get to play
dead.
this game
I
safe.
want advantage.
No, you
Yeah.
want advantage? Okay.
Yeah,
Fucking drink then, coward.
I did. I win now.
Roll the con save.
Oh, at 3?
At 3, yeah.
It's 14 good.
14 saves at a 3.
Plumeria. That is Plumeria. Okay. Syrinx writes down. What do you least want people to find out about you?
Ooh,
Cool.
that's a good
Oh.
question.
That I didn't do enough to protect those around me.
Oh, that's sad.
Ah. Syrinx just slides her like some bar food.
It's a bowl of pretzels the size of her.
Yeah, slides her a pretzel.
Well, okay, one more round of rollies to not end on such a dark note.
No! I don't want any
Oh.
more rollies.
One more
Oh.
rolly.
Boy.
Let's end this on a bit of a goofier note.
Can I join the last one?
You can join the last one, sure.
And
And
rises from
vaguely
the
wakes
dead.
back up.
Yeah, and you fucking just like, hey, you rise up, just like a little bit of drool on your chin.
Please.
Rise up, throw a dice. Oh. It's the same as you.
Mhm.
Alright, so Plumeria is the highest, right? Plumeria, you can choose Pen or Indigo.
Don't you do it.
Do it.
Get
Do
him,
it.
get him, get him.
Indigo, who
Ah.
were you hiding from?
I drink.
Oh god.
Oh,
I'm out.
God.
I'm gone. Goodbye.
Don't even try to say.
Here's the question.
Yeah, I think you can't double up on the questions.
Oh,
Ah, damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I
no
wasn't-
doubling up on
I was
questions.
straight up gonna. Well, they asked who. They didn't say what because the last one was what.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want to answer?
No, I don't. I'm gonna just.
Well, the
pass out.
con save, coward. You might
Okay, then
make
roll a con save. 13,
yeah.
and with a 13, you also go down. And that's gonna end our rollies.
And dies
Oh
again.
god.
Yeah.
Ain't
Steering,
saying shit.
you didn't use like any of the things he could have.
Nope.
Oh
No, that's
man.
cheating.
You know, the rest of the night continues in this this fucking crazy ass night. And you
Syrinx
guys
goes out to
awaken.
dance with Linda.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yep, you absolutely do. It's great. You know, the rest of the night continues. More like in crazy shenanigans are to be had.
I'm gonna go put Pen and Indigo to bed and tuck them in.
Yeah, you do so.
Then I dance with Linda.
You do so. Oh god. Yeah.
I think I'm
Mary, how
done
are you
with
spending
techno
this
for life now.
Depends what?
I'm done with techno.
With techno, yeah.
The same
Um,
techno beat for the past 3 hours.
Yeah, we're wrapping up the session. Mary, what do you do the rest of the night then?
I think Flara's just gonna fucking play drinking games with
Hmm.
anyone who she can round up into it.
Yeah.
Just
God.
fucking pull Vana and Kikyo into doing like fairy like drinking games specifically. Like
Yeah,
Could
quitters
ask
or some shit.
Kikyo who it is.
I'm gonna go do that.
Oh god.
gave me Izzy, you gave me this information.
I
so.
did. I know.
Alright, yeah, Kikyo is like fucking like ridiculously like drunk, as like Vana is just like hanging out with her. Kikyo's just like once again just heavily flirting with Vana. You just walk up to him and it's like Kikyo is just like, Syrinx, what's up?
Syrinx forgets what he was doing and just parties with them.
Great.
He clinks glasses with them.
You do so. Oh god. It's a night to remember. And as you all wake up hungover, there's a note from Asuka in the morning that's dead cleared with a big old smiley face.
Nice.
did
Great. And I think as all of you guys are groggily getting up from your hangover, that's probably where we'll end tonight's session. Actually,
Hey.
wait, nope, I had one more thing.
Oh,
I had
shit.
one more thing I can't wait for next week to do.
Oh.
Oh boy.
We arise.
You arise, you're hungover. You take a good bit to get like sorted out. As you guys are like eating breakfast and stuff like that.
Syrinx wanders out with Borg.
Yeah. We'll say some time passes and like a day goes by where like all of you guys are just kind of recuperating from like the big old party. After let's go with a day or two. You get a missive from Vana to meet with her at her store.
We
Oh.
go.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Just to meet her at the Armonomicon. She has a job for you guys.
Oh hell yeah, we go.
Syrinx wants more
There
free
you
go.
spell scrolls.
Yeah. You guys do so. As you guys show up to the Armonomicon, you can see that Squitch is outside with his eggs, just kind of like he's currently trying to read to them, but once again the book's upside down.
He's doing
Um,
his
Great.
best.
Yes, as he waves you guys inside. Yeah, as you see Vanna at the counter, she is still wearing like her normal like gothic look. But instead of like the twin tails she normally has, I think she's probably just wearing like her hair down like she did in her proper true vampire form. And as she smiles at you guys and says like, how you guys doing?
Syrinx just walks over to the box of spell scrolls and just it's like waist height and he just doubles over into it.
just Scrooge McDuck dive in.
Yeah.
Doing well, I would say. We're all level 7 now, so that's exciting.
Yeah. As you guys like walk a
Not
little
that
bit closer,
to go.
you what?
What's a level?
I think your dementia's acting up again.
Stupid. As you walk inside and like all get closer, you suddenly hear like a beeping. And as you guys get closer, like the beeping kind of like gets a little bit louder. You can see, you can see like on like the table in front of Vanna is like a helmet. And as she just kind of like stares you and says like, "Huh, that's odd. I guess it might be working, but I don't know how it would."
Syrinx pokes it.
What is it?
Okay, as you get closer and start poking it, specifically Indigo, it starts beeping louder.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah. And she says, well, this is a helm of homonyms, or helm of homophones.
A what?
Yeah, so it's a prototype I'm working on. Effectively, well, it can take a spell and it can change one word in the spell to a homophone of that spell, so a word that sounds exactly like it. It will then change the function of that spell in order to match the new name. Though I can't understand why it'd be beeping so loud next to you, Indigo. The spell I cast was detect thoughts.
Is he just sleep? Is he just
Oh.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Boom! Got him!
Oh, hell
my
yeah,
God.
dude.
I take the helmet and I fucking throw it.
Anyways, the job I had for you guys was if you guys can help me complete this prototype, I can give it to you guys for free.
Syrinx is already
give
holding it.
Oh my god.
You were sitting on that one for a while, weren't you?
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Oh
You're
my
welcome.
God.
You're welcome.
10 out of 10.
Anyways, I'll give you the specifics of the job maybe next week. I feel like I just needed to get that joke off in order to really round out tonight's session.
That was beautiful. Thank
That
you.
was the best goddamn thing.
I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. I know I did, and I know for a fact Izzy did.
One of these days, I'm gonna DM and I'm gonna make your life hell.
I'm looking forward to it.
We'll see you
Oh,
all next
great.
week. Same time.
Thank you for
same
joining us.
place.
Later.
Yes.
Hey,
Later.
goodbye.
Good night.